Hello, everyone. You know who this is. Yet you have absolutely no idea. Of course.
Wow. Somebody gonna be famous. Real famous.
I sit here writing to you now with my exceptionally long penis buried deeply and warmly into my vagina butt.
Isn't that neat?
Charlie Hunter 77 has joined the game.
Call 911. This place needs to be swatted. It's obnoxious.
You have a bully cabal.
You don't find people being bullied into suicide on 4chan.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Okay, if he says any more bad words, I'm gonna hang up on him. He doesn't own Kiwi Farm, and he died less than me. A little kid named Moon owns Kiwi Farm.
How do they make this more and more epic every time?
I'm sorry, I'm a soy-filled bitch and like videos.
If we get Donald Trump just to tweet out, I mean, you know, just a tweet that mentions the hashtag Gamergate, it doesn't necessarily matter how we use it. Man, the blue check marks are going to shit their fucking pants.
It's 2019. I can't believe anybody believes in a spinning fucking ball of water.
True. I bet you when Jim finds out, he's gonna just give me so much shit.
One never knows when the homosexual is about.
I've had over 1,000 rejections in real life, 2,000 rejections online, so that's 3,000 rejections total. I aim as low as possible. I aim for obese women, ideally ugly and obese. I would do anything just for a 300-pound ugly white girl.
I said it's not even hot.
You are not allowed to bring her to the hospital. No, you get no permission to fucking do it.
You gotta be kidding. It's just like this declaration, right, of male dominance.
Put that in your pipe.
I definitely cheated on Super Mario with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Stop doing this stuff.
He's like the blue seductress who takes me out into the night and does wonderful things to me.
Enough! Stop!
How can a Yorkshire Terrier live in the wild? It's in plain sight, but you just don't see it. You know what I mean?
Hello and welcome back to Sparky's Tech Corner for another episode of MisterMetokur History Commentary. This time we're on episode 9, going back to Tumblrisms, part 4. This should be the last one. A couple things before some of the guys get in here. Just remember, this is not a Metokur stream. Metokur's not going to be streaming. He's not here, so not a stream. Title says that. And we got a Gym Max. What is... Well, I went to go at him. Okay, I don't know what happened. He was in the back and he popped out. I don't know what happened. So, yeah, I think he popped out again. Anyways, before Gym Max comes back and before Rogue shows up, just remember, this is not a Metokur stream. This is just going over one of his essay videos, Tumblrism videos. We're hoping to get that done today. A couple things. There is a affiliate now. I am affiliated now with the Dragon's Treasure. So you can go to his website and use my code, Sparky's Tech. Get a discount on some tea. I believe that's what it is, a discount or something like that. Anyways, look at scrolling banner. It's in there. Yep, just go Dragon's Treasure. There you go, is all that. And we got a Gym Max and a Rogue. What's up?
I'm gonna use a shitty mic today. Maybe, I don't know.
You're gonna go Metokur.
We got Meta Rogue. Got it.
Metokur Rogue.
Yeah, I'll use a shitty mic today.
But I figured out you could put stuff in the bios here. So
Really? You haven't noticed
figured it
mine
out?
like last couple months?
I never. I really haven't. So.
I mean, really, Jim Max. I mean, of all the things that you could possibly do.
We got Homage Prepper. Hey guys, what's up? I'm streaming on Twitter or X, whichever one you want to call it. Sparky's Tech Corner and
Wait. Hold. Are we going to be, convincing a certain Donald Trump to, tag the game, the infamous tag that is Gamergate?
Nah.
Just so we can have the blue check marks go crazy.
The blue check marks already are going crazy. What are you talking about?
I know, but rub it in one sarcoon of a cood.
Oh well, who cares about that?
I know, right?
I mean, him and Anita are married now, so I mean, come on.
The great noticing has begun. Noticing of what? You or what else?
I don't know. Everybody being noticed.
Well, this is a very slow channel. I was gonna say this is a very slow channel. We don't get that many live viewers. We get a lot of rewatches. We don't really get any live viewers. I'm still trying to figure that out.
I like the rewatches. Rewatches are fun.
I know the rewatches are fun. Some of them are retarded, but yeah, a lot of them are fun.
I'm not getting a lot of views anywhere really. I mean, I could actually put this stream on the TikToks. I've been thinking about it.
Oh, go ahead. I mean, I don't care. I mean, you have full
let me get that.
to,
Let me get that ready then. It might take a second.
Let's see. The great noticing of things that need to be noticed. Just said, okay.
I don't know. Should they be noticed? Should they?
I have no idea. Anyways, like I said, new affiliate. It's in the link. If you want tea, coffee, anything like that, go check out Dragon's Treasure. Use Sparky's Tech. Get
what kind of tea? We're talking about like a special herb tea that comes in a variety of green kind.
I honestly, I don't want to say because I don't want to fuck it up because I don't have the thing in front of me. I'm just letting people know I've got an affiliate for tea.
So
it's good tea.
Would it be related to something like, I don't know, Purple Haze or something? Or is it just some kind of?
I don't know.
Oh, you need to look into it.
I honestly have not looked yet at Soy T-Man, Soy Dragon's Treasure. I just not had a chance.
How dare you be affiliated to something without actually knowing what the product is?
I got asked. Hey, you want an affiliate link? Sure, I guess.
How a much verified historical leader is owed an apology? I don't know. It depends on which historical leader we're talking about here. Because there's a few of them that required an apology.
Hitler?
I mean, yeah, the man with the funny mustache kind of requires an apology because he kind of is right on a few things. Kind of weird.
That's a joke for anyone who doesn't know. Don't cancel me.
Weird. You say.
All right, but anyways, we are on to Tumblrisms. Last night was kind of a tangent.
I know it was a beautiful.
Last Monday was a tangent. I wasn't here. I was walking late. I'm a little late today because we have got the world's largest beaver dam with no beavers happening on the river right now.
Oh no!
And honestly, it's kind of got me concerned because the bridge in my hometown is completely blocked and plugged. And it's actually damming the water up, and up where I'm live at now is upstream from it, and it's really starting to flood the area real bad where the bridge is down here. So I don't know what's gonna happen. This has never happened here, so
this has never happened to Sparky before.
Well, no,
it has happened to Sparky before, but never in this area.
He's never had to deal with so much beaver in his life.
I know, right? I mean, right now he's happily married with a single mistress.
I know.
Now he's got all these other beavers just throwing themselves at him. But I will agree. I will agree, Pepper there, that yes, he did have a very very well fonded mustache that everybody was dying to have.
Yeah. But anyways, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen. I've been trying to keep an eye on the situation because with I said, but the river effectively plugged off. There's no place for the water to go but to back up. So I know how the lake and the river here acts whenever it floods. It's never plugged a section of the river off like this before. So yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't get too bad. I'm hoping it just unplugs itself, but I doubt it. If it does unplug itself, it's going to take a bridge out. So it's going to be in the news. Yes, bridge in this area went out because of huge wood plugging.
Yeah, but invest in the classic boat. Invest in a boat.
Yeah, I'll send pictures in the back office.
Oh God, as long as it's not a little sparky, we're good.
It's not a little sparky.
One day it will be. It's going to be kind of weird.
All right, it's in the back office.
Yeah, I noticed it in the back office. Now I just have to figure one of the barrage of different.
I'm not gonna showcase it on stream. There's too many idiots and fucktards that watch this that I don't need to be doxing shit. So,
I mean, technically, you've already been doxed. I mean, realistically, you don't want to be stalked. It's a completely different situation. Doxed and stalked are two different things.
Stalked. I don't want to be stalked. I mean, my area is pretty much known, but might as well not give out too much information.
Well, I mean, you do have a lot of forests, so just in case, you can get rid of a few people pretty easily.
Yeah. But anyways, Rogue, if you could send me the 2 final files for Tumblrisms, because I really don't want to look.
Oh God.
Yes, I'm gonna make you do shit. That's your job.
Ah, God, when did it become my job to remind you on shit? I mean,
Well,
I thought
not remind you on shit. It's the last 2 episodes for Tumblrisms.
Yeah, I know. I'm scrolling. God damn it.
Yes, a well-oiled, well-lubed streaming machine here that we have everything ready to go. We're not total amateur noobs that just fuck shit up all the time.
I mean, that's basically what we do here. Basically what we do. How do I do this? Do I do it this way? There, and then here. I think that's how I'm supposed to present it. I think that showed up there. Does it go there? Yeah, it goes there. All right, there you go. Just click on that, and I'll take you to the...
I don't know what pin means by that, but okay.
Do you...
Yes, I do.
Sparky is now sparkly. Okay. Well, she is Jubin and a very special Jubin, female.
Okay, let's go ahead and showcase the screen. Make sure I got sound turned on. I don't want to boom and jam this.
I mean, technically, that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah. So I don't know what Tumblrisms this is. This is Otherkin. And the next one's got to be fandoms. Oh man, that's gonna be a good one for what's happening right now in the game.
It's spicy. It's why I don't like fandoms.
Yeah. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. Unless you guys have something you want to put into this before we get started.
Well, Sparky is apparently experiencing flooding because of a certain dramatic beaver. So look out for the beaver with a funny mustache.
There is no beaver. I said it is the world's largest beaver dam without the beaver.
There was a beaver there.
There could be under the dam. Beaver.
It could be under the dam.
It's a lot of beavers. It's a lot of beavers. It's all
there is no beaver, only dam.
It's exactly what happened to a certain funny mustache man when they tried to find him. We could not find him, but they say they found him. So,
yep. I was gonna say it's as simple as this: there is no beaver, there is only dam.
Well, now there's a wall. So
there is no two. There is only try. Oh wait a minute. Oh, other way around. Never mind.
Yeah.
And Jim, if you just want to put this up on TikTok later, just pull the stream
Nope,
down.
nope. I can't. It's better just to stream it live, and we do that. And I'll relay your questions. I'm almost ready. I just need to know the title of your show, Metokur.
Retards.
I got it.
Yeah, it's in the very top left-hand corner.
I have it.
Retards on the internet being retarded.
That's us.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I think that's pretty good. Explanation going forward.
I'm just gonna put MisterMetokur history up.
9
part
4.
Blah 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 blah.
That's all I can fit.
Wah 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 wah. Yes, ma'am. Wah 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 wah.
Let's see. I need a new cover, so we'll put this one in, and that will be acceptable.
Cool. So we're ready. Hit go.
1 second. We are going live, and we are live on my side. So let's go.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that special?
Yes.
I hope you all can hear me on that side because for some reason my mic doesn't.
We can hear you fucking around with your microphone.
Fuck me! What the hell was that? I thought I had a shitty mic. I'm doing a headset mic, but apparently you're trying to beam it out of your ass.
I'm trying to anally ingest my mic.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, you do that regularly. What are you talking about, Jim?
Oh, just shut up. But the thing is, it doesn't. My mic doesn't want to work with the OBS or anything, so I don't know what to do.
You call yourself the trans asshole god. You need to call yourself the trans mic asshole god.
Well, I know that.
And just this mic on
Yeah,
the daily.
Just accept it for what it is. Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's getting this shit show started for Otherkin in 3, 2, 1, and go. Turn that down, my mixer.
I've known I was a wolf since a really young age. Well, I had a big following because I usually go to the conventions and I meet a lot of people. And I had got accused of killing and beheading a dog. I did behead him. I didn't.
This is actually on his Otherkin video.
Well, you see, she didn't kill him. She just cut his head off, which is, I think, what most of us think of when we picture a wolf in our mind, capable of using sharp instruments in anger and beheading other animals which are challenging their dominance. Well, that or the nonstop raping that wolves are well known for. It's very, very problematic. I don't know if Tumblr can handle having wolves on their website. These violent rapists are a danger to everyone, especially dogs, apparently in this case. Welcome to the 6th installment of Tumblrism.
Yeah, don't you
We're
know?
taking a look at Otherkin as we journey through the land of insanity, otherwise known as Tumblr. There's no real way to get around this, but buckle up, because this is going to be one hell of a fucking episode.
Buckle
the sheer
up.
amount of insanity in this one particular group is off the fucking charts. And I've looked at some crazy shit before, but Otherkin really takes the cake when it comes to batshit raving lunacy. So I think it's going to be fun. But, you know, we need to...
Does this mean by doing this, we can just skip the whole Otherkin saga?
No. Unfortunately, it's a continuation. I wish, but it's a continuation.
No.
So this is kind of the precursor. Gives you a nice little appetizer kind of thing before you get the main course and the desserts.
I hate you, Rogue.
I know, but Otherkin, unfortunately, it's a huge feature.
Give in to the hate, Sparky.
Yes, give in to it. Let it flow.
Okay, let's go.
Pin down what that definition is, because we're shitlords. You need to remember that. We are privileged shitlords, and we need to understand how these snowflakes think. We've got to get their terminology down. Because when you go into Tumblr and when you're looking at Otherkin, you're going to start to see all sorts of weird shit. And I think one of the first things, even before we go and look up the definition of Otherkin, probably need to make a distinction between what is a furry and what is an Otherkin. Well, it just so happens that I've used my immense artistic skills, which I'm well known for, to put together this nice little infograph that I think will help to highlight the major difference between what a furry is and what an Otherkin is. A furry is a human pretending to be a wolf. An Otherkin is a wolf pretending to be a human. Let me see if I can clarify it a little bit more. A furry smells like death because they've been in that suit for 5 days at a convention, and the internal temperature in that motherfucker is equal to the same temperature your oven would be at if you wanted to cook a pizza. An otherkin drags their ass on the ground rather than using toilet paper. A furry will drink far too much alcohol and then nearly die of dehydration when they yiff themselves into a coma in the hotel room later that night.
That does
An
happen.
otherkin will piss on their mother's azalea bushes so the other dogs in the neighborhood know who the fucking alpha male is. A furry will terrify children in a costume they've made that looks like something that's been birthed from a nightmare into the real world. An otherkin will growl at ground beef in the market because they think that's what hunting is. So now that we know that critical difference between a furry and an otherkin, let's pop on by valhallandbadger.tumblr.com to get a better idea of just what this otherkin community is really all about. So just who is Valhalland Badger? Well, this is their About Me section.
This should be fun.
Hello, you can call me Elliot. I identify as androgyny, and my pronouns are ze, zir, zers, and zerself. I'm pansexual and panromantic.
How in the fuck do you identify as?
As an androgyny, I have no idea, but apparently they're not only androgynous but also pansexual.
You know, so this is whole big deal going on right now in the fandom of. Yes, we'll get into fandoms next episode, but in the fandom of Stardew Valley about a petition that is 2 years old to include pronouns into the character builder because trans people cannot express themselves in the game properly without it.
Wait. They can make a fucking mod. Call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
They can do what?
Make a mod. Call it a day.
No.
They could do that.
They explained that one in the petition. Because most people play it on the Switch, there is no mod features for that.
Then ask Nintendo to put in mod features. Otherwise, get a better gaming system.
But I went through the character creation. It gives you a selection of male and female.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
You can build it any which way, and you can build it any which way you want.
Pretty much.
Anyway, this kind of reminds me of, why won't they put pronouns in the game? I don't know, because there's 50 bajillion in everyone's fucking fictional goddamn minds. What do you want them to do?
I don't.
There is no
what could they do?
Possible way to put all of the stupid pronouns
that they say that
there is no fucking way, and I still make fun of the people who go they them because they are not a group of people. They might have headmates, but they are not a group of people.
No, they're not. They are not a people.
The ones I identify as they them, that single individual, they them. You are not a group. It's like fuck.
Well, I mean, what do you want? It's what it is.
He, she. There you go.
Well,
it's not that fucking on.
Hold on. So, if there was a murder of them, then would it be not just a murder, but a serial killer?
That is true.
I'm not even.
Gotta love the law on this one.
I'm not even going to take the logic path on this because it's so fucking mentally retarded. It's stupid.
I know. Hey,
that's everything these days.
Welcome to the world.
But
anyways, let's continue with the androgynous pansexual.
I'm a 20-year-old college student majoring in geology. I love to draw.
20 years old.
I'm a spiritual polytherian, and my stereotypes are as follows: American Badger. Not one of those commie Russian motherfuckers. It's an American Badger. I tend to feel this one most strongly, thus my URL. I also identify as a hurrah bat, and as a black-tailed jackrabbit. In addition, I identify as being cat-hearted, deer-hearted, and fiction-hearted, with Tharuku Tasaki from the book Colorless Tharuku Kazaki and His Years of Pilgrimage. I'm neurodivergent. I have major depressive disorder, MDD, general anxiety disorder, GAD.
Geez, what a surprise. Fucked up
I
in
would
the
not
head.
be shocked. Though I do like the factor that they identify as a rabbit, a badger, a deer, and a few other different things, as well as an anime character.
You know, look, let me tell you a way there to slim up your profile here, Van Badger. Here's the simplest way to slim up your profile. See this section here? It lists off all your medical disorders and stuff like that. Yeah, you don't need that because we get that from your fucking about section.
Oops. I didn't show much.
Okay, continue on.
Agoraphobia and avoidant personality disorder, AVPD. In addition, I have issues with paranoia, some delusions induced by anxiety, and a severe problem with maladaptive.
Some delusions.
Yeah, I mean, you can't have all.
I also identify as a a black-tailed jackrabbit. You have some delusions.
Wait, I mean that makes sense, doesn't it?
Some.
Yeah, well, again, you can't have all of them. You just only have some. You only need some.
Well, what's life without that stuff? I mean, come
on.
I don't want to find out. Hey, you know what? I don't want to find out because I don't live that life because I choose to be productive in society.
You choose.
Why? How dare you?
How dare you, there, Sparky?
How dare you just choose to be productive and help people?
I know, right? And here we thought you were native. That's fine.
I am.
Can't be productive and help people at the same time.
No, you can't.
Hey! Stop stereotyping me.
Not part of stereotype as it is. Doesn't matter.
All right, let's continue on.
Adaptive daydreaming. So now for some less serious information about me. I enjoy metal, punk, and folk music most of all. I'm always open to music suggestions that fall outside of these genres, however, especially if it's cool experimental music. I like drawing and crafting. I may post some of my creations occasionally. I am interested in taxidermy and bone collecting.
Wait.
What, taxidermy?
Oh my God.
You do that? I mean,
Really?
you do that on the natural. It's part of your class. Part of your agency.
Oh, Jesus.
But he identifies as an otherkin.
I mean, he identifies as a badger who's also a jackrabbit and a deer type. So, I mean, really, come on. Think about this. Think about this.
What you're trying to say is you have fantasies of killing and murdering your own collective and stuffing them.
Yeah.
Got it.
Hey.
That's what every badger wants to do.
Oh, wow. I also enjoy collecting rocks and mineral samples. I'm a pagan and an animist. Oh, I'm Mod Badger at Kin Experiences. Holy shit. This is like reading John Wayne Gacy's fucking journal from when he's 10.
Oh my God.
You know what's going to happen. You can't read this and not know what's going to happen.
Oh.
I gotta go back and listen to that again.
You know what's going to happen.
Oh,
you can't read this and not know what's going to happen.
We know.
I'm completely insane and think I'm a badger.
that.
By the way, I'm really interested in collecting bones. What are you stepping in my van? Let's go for a drive.
Without
Holy
the window.
fucking hell. So now that we know a little bit more about the person that wrote this, let's find out about otherkinity. Things that people need to realize about otherkinity. I don't know how to pronounce that. Things that people need to realize about otherkinity. Seriously, people both inside and outside the community need to get it through their heads that otherkin means to identify as non-human. Identifying with something non-human is being other-hearted. The two are not the same. A kin type is not a fursona. Someone can make their fursona after their kin type or realize there actually are kin to the creature chosen as their fursona, but the two are not equivalent by definition. Otherkinity is not exclusively a spiritual belief. Many otherkin identify as such for psychological reasons. Otherkinity is not a gender identity. We are not appropriating transgender struggles. Some otherkin are transgender. A fair amount are, in fact. Being one doesn't mean one cannot be the other. They are different types of identities. Stop erasing the gender identities of trans otherkin and stop using the existence of otherkin to invalidate trans people's identities. Your transphobia is disgusting and blatantly obvious. Some otherkin experience species dysphoria. which means they have a strong disconnect with their
Species
human
dysphoria.
body. Trans otherkin have found similarities between species dysphoria and their gender dysphoria if they have it, and so the two get discussed. They are not the same, but they can be comparable. Otherkin don't think it's cultural appropriation to wear wolf ears, or that it's oppression to have houseplants, or something ridiculous like that. Stop falling for obvious trolls.
What the hell?
Otherkinity is not a mental illness by definition. Some may identify as such due to reasons derived from trauma or illness, but it isn't in and of itself a mental illness. In fact, a large majority of us whom are mentally ill, in addition to being otherkin, have confided our identity to mental health professionals who think it's a healthy identity to have. Stop yelling at us to get help. Your ableism is not appreciated by anyone.
I would love to meet that mental health specialist. I would love to meet that mental health and Jim, your feedback.
I know. I'm trying to fucking turn off my phone. It doesn't want to turn off.
Smash it!
Look, your phone identifies as living, so just deal with it. Just deal with it.
Or mute yourself. You can mute yourself.
Nope, I fixed it. I fixed it. Just let it be. I'm trying to figure out my
Captain Hook. The inmates run the asylum.
Yes, they do.
No, always. We have always run the asylum.
They have.
And
That's
folks,
why they set them up as really good things.
That is my wife, and that's one
Is
of the reasons
it?
why
I
I married her.
know.
That's for that take right there. But all right, so let me, if I was reading this and I had no context about this, and I was reading, I would think that this was some sort of guide for a tabletop RPG Dungeons and Dragons style game.
Sure.
No, without any context. That's why I'll look at this, because it's so outlandish. This seems like something puppet for a fucking fictional setting. But these motherfuckers think it's non-fiction.
Yeah, problem is when I read this, or when I came across these types for the very first go, especially within the Tumblr sphere, I just kind of these fuckers are crazy, not baggery to the highest level. No wonder we're going to kill them with Operation Cuteness. So
Also this last part about the mental health professionals who think it's healthy to identify, in addition.
Yes and no.
Look, here's the problem with mental health professionals. Because they are dealing with psychotic, crazy, fucking retards all goddamn day long, and there's codes of ethics and professionalism that they have to follow. And if a crazy retard that gets discounted because they got told, no, you're nutty, they would probably lose the license and practice to, do this.
Yeah.
So they're gonna agree with you.
To a degree, they will agree to a degree, not entirely. They will tell you that certain things is kind of considerably unhealthy or unproductive with the other ailments that they presented themselves with.
And
hello, Caleb.
Here.
Hello,
Caleb.
Hi. Hello.
It's my birthday today. Birthday cake.
Do you really want to
push
that on people there, Caleb?
Happy.
Did you get a superhero birthday party?
Happy fucking birthday. There you go.
Happy birthday.
All right, don't sing.
One day.
We do not show the plebs any generosity.
One day, one more day closer to the day.
Happy Death Day. You just one day.
Happy birthday for one day too many. There you go.
I mean, no, it's Happy Death Day. I wish people would just get it right.
Happy someday you're gonna die day.
Yeah, pretty much. I watched an episode of Elf and ate pizza, like the classic Elf or the cartoon.
Alf. You could have watched the movie Project Alf.
Yeah, that is true.
All right, so let's continue on with this.
I'm sure there are other important things out there that should be added to the list, but this is all my brain is coming up with for the nonce. Well, I'm going to have to agree. I don't think wearing wolf ears is cultural appropriation. I'm fairly certain wolves aren't going to mind.
Right.
But now we have a better picture of insanity. So going forward, we're going to have a better idea of what we're dealing with, because there are all sorts of kin types. You might have heard them discuss that, or Therians.
Yes.
Now, there's a difference between those two, but I can't be fucking bothered to learn it. I can only handle so much crazy in one sitting. And if you're looking for me to go into all of this, it's not going to happen. I'm just dealing with kin type.
Though.
So what's a kin type?
This is just preclusion of.
Yeah, I know it's a preclusion. It's your appetizer before you actually get told to do it. Yes.
He literally got stuck down the jackrabbit hole.
Yeah, he did. He decided to. Alex remembered that himself.
You're just stuck with fandoms.
Yeah. Oh well. Here we are.
All right.
Well, you'll find that other kin use kin as a suffix for pretty much anything. You can be a plant kin. You can be a dragon kin. You can be a fiction kin. You can be a kin if you wanted to be, which would be even more insane. I don't know if that exists yet, but by the end of this video, or by the time people watch it, I'm sure it's fucking going to exist. Welcome to Tumblr, where anything can be real, because fuck you, that's why. Now, you may be saying, Jim, come on, there's got to be a limit. But you'd be wrong, as seen in the post by Paranoid Raindrops. Please like...
And I just want to say right here, this is why I'm glad our Scaly of the group is not this fucking batshit insane.
Oh, but I've met a few of his, kind of collective that are.
No, I know. And
the funny thing is, they're now associate with people that you used to know and deal with. So congratulations. You separated yourself from that
crazies found the crazies.
Yes.
But anyways, yeah, I'm glad that Dragon F is not this batshit insane. I don't think I could probably handle that.
He's involved himself in some really crazy shit, but yeah, even he says that's too far.
Yeah,
that's too far.
That's what I mean. Is he recognizes that? That's what I mean.
Which is the reason why I keep a kinny kin.
Is this a
it could be a D&D campaign. We can make that a thing, but we'd have to like polymorphs and shit like that involved.
Yep. All right. So space skin.
Like or reblog this if you are weatherkin, divinekin of any kind, demonkin, void spacekin. Just want to be friends with this lonely rain cloud. I have to start over from nothing, and I would very much enjoy the opportunity to follow you and have new people in my life. And then it's hashtagged otherkin, we are the kin, divinekin, demonkin, voidkin, spacekin, and raindropkin. That's right. There are people out there that are weatherkin. Apparently, Doppler radar is such hot shit that people identify as it. I know. And when I feel a rainstorm coming, I want to find a weatherman and have him hold me tenderly. Now that we have a better idea of just what an otherkin is, let's go out and meet the community. And what better place to start than here? A small deer boy explores the forest of his mind. Hashtag.
Isn't this the person that was at Twitch?
Could be.
Which one?
I mean, I remember the deer boy girl thing, the trans deer thing.
That was like a Twitch. What they call?
I know what you're talking about.
They were like a liaison to all the LGBTQ queer shit. Yeah, they were kind of considered a moderator or on that level of it, so advisor or something like that. But possible, because this would be a while. I don't want to know how he finds these people. It's Tumblr. Tumblr is easy to find these people. These people exist on Tumblr. Hell, fuck, they even exist in the X space. No, they still do exist on Tumblr. They also exist within X and a few other different places. So, DeviantArt is another good spot for them. So,
jump from wanting to hug Weatherman to becoming a Weatherman.
Well, technically, he hugs himself.
Yeah.
And his lovely mistress also loves hugging the weatherman.
Yeah, whenever she's not in the cage being force-fed sushi.
Sushi. Yeah.
Sushi, yes.
Jim probably just talks about Sonic the Hedgehog and autism is attracted. Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Probably talks.
He does. He does that. He does that on a normal.
Yeah, that's like a Tuesday for most.
I'm actually a stag. Selfie. Agendered. Demi-boy. They, them, he, him. Dearkin, otherkin. Antlers. Reblog my selfie if you love me. Panromantic. Demisexual. So, just what are we going to find at castlebeyondthegoblincity.tumblr.com? Well, the Goblin King. The years have not been kind to David Bowie.
God.
Pause.
Why?
Beyond the Goblin City and the Goblin King, somebody has been heading too deep on the Jim Henson shit.
Someone's been watching too much Labyrinth.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fucking
I mean,
Christ.
did he have the cock piece and everything? I mean, really?
They probably had the glass balls. I will give you that.
Oh, that'd be a thing. Jesus.
Let's just let's listen to this.
My name is Imber. I'm a 16-year-old nature-worshipping agender demi-boy. I prefer neutral pronouns, but I'm also fine with male. Part-time gentle forest creature. Part-time ferocious beast. Polykin wolf deer dragon. Amateur cosplayer and aspiring furry. Hardcore feminist. Illinois. I draw, write, sing, act, and play the ukulele. Single. I take my not safe for work. I always pick hugs over drugs. And then there's the Instagram and Etsy accounts they use. So just to sum up, it's a 16-year-old nature-worshipping feminist demi-boy who's single right now.
Probably.
So any ladies out there, got you
I
covered.
don't think they've seen anymore.
Captain Hook objects. No, the only one that could be the Goblin King is David Bowie.
He was the Goblin King.
Well, he is the Goblin King. What are you talking about? There is nobody else as the Goblin King. That's why that movie can never be remade. You remember that, Disney. It cannot be remade.
I mean, they have been trying, but the problem is there's a lot of people saying no.
Oh, I understand that.
So it's like,
It's like, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, well, how long ago was this? 2015?
Yeah, 15.
So this is a while since this was been up there. So
it's about 9 years ago.
Yeah,
so,
like I said,
yeah. So this person's at least 20.
They're voting.
Oh,
They're voting.
God.
They're voting.
Well, here's the thing. There's a 40% to 60% chance they're not doing anything anymore.
Yeah, but that is something that you're hoping. No, this motherfucker is still in college and voting.
And being
or protesting right now.
and still being a leech to society. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what the Goblin King has to say. This is from April 4th, 2015. Some yuppie dude bro. Pop music has destroyed my hope for humanity. Me? Really? Not racism? Not sexism? Not the rampant discrimination of the human race by the cis-het male white hierarchy? Not war, not genocide, not the fact that we're killing our planet. Some yuppie dude bro. No, I don't give a shit about that. What really grinds my gears is seeing young girls listening to music and having fun.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? That's what grinds his gears. People having fun makes him upset.
I think some yuppie dude bro is a troll. Honestly,
I will agree that pop music is kind of destroying humanity in general, but that last portion doesn't feel like a person.
So let me put it to you like this, Goblin King. Says het white male hierarchy. Look. Let the native chief tell you, you're a fucking retard. All right, continue on.
The chief has spoken.
The chief has spoken.
The chief has spoken.
Well, I think we found a winner here. Let's delve a little deeper. Now, this next post is pretty long, but I think it gives you an idea of just who the Goblin King is.
Hello,
So
mister.
let's find
Thank
out a
you
little
for
bit
joining.
more about our deerkin. Day 1. I cried so hard that it scared my father. He spent the night outside my bedroom door just to make sure I didn't stop breathing like a newborn in her crib the first week. Day
Right.
2. I went to work and I cried in the bathroom. Day 3. I believe I was cured. Now I think my mind was playing a cruel joke on me. Day 4. I told you I miss you.
Life is
And
playing
you
a cruel
replied
joke
with,
on us making us
thank
listen
you.
to this.
Day 5. I saw a picture of you on Instagram and it lit my throat on fire. So I burned your love letters over the flame. Day 6. I smoked weed with a boy on his back porch and he asked questions you were afraid to. But still, I couldn't kiss him on his couch. Day 7. I couldn't sleep because I kept dreaming of you kissing other girls on your couch. Day 8. I gave you all of your stuff back, and you thought I looked like a warrior, but really, I went home and cried an entire ocean into existence.
So,
it's just in his head, I'm wondering.
All right, time out. So, to me, this seems like a female to male. And they just came out with this, and who they were with
Dear don't look right.
Pretty much said the whole phrase of, yeah, you're crazy. Bye.
I honestly, I can picture it for a very weak-minded male to actually kind of fall in this kind of trap as well. But it depends on the age we're talking about here. Because if we're talking like 14 to 17, yeah, it's hormones is a beautiful thing for that time frame, and we are all kind of running on emotions.
When I went to high school, and everyone in my age range,
we just lost Jim X.
Everyone in my age range and everyone else's ain't never this fucking stupid.
I mean, there are levels of stupid, but that dude don't look right either. No, it doesn't. It's missing a few things. But no. Again, most of us are running on emotions, and it does vary from person to person, peer to peer. So I can see an uber sensitive individual like a Gem Max who just storms out because we might have made a fun of his posting.
Was that a switch I heard in the background?
No, that's not a switch. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a message. I have to fix that.
Oh, fuck. What is that? It almost sounds like a switch going from the Play Store. And regard Gem Max back.
Yeah, Gem Max old man button did it again.
Of course.
I know. You fucked that button real good.
All right.
Then he forgot he had port on his screen and showed it to everybody on TikTok. So, God damn it.
You know what? It's fine. It's TikTok. They'll love you.
See. In high school, people were afraid
that
of
was
me.
Dr.
I don't know
Who porn,
why.
so it should be fine.
I have reasons. I mean, most people just avoided me. A lot easier to avoid me because I was crazy.
Yep. Anyways,
you probably had that personality.
I was kidding, TikTok. It's fine. There is no themes in. Oh, God damn it! You mentioned porn once that you're showing out on your screen, and then it goes, "Oh, sorry, I was just joking," and the goddamn thing immediately puts up an 18 warning. Okay, no, this is literally what happened. Your live may contain themes not suitable for younger audiences and has been age restricted. No, I was making a freaking.
Well, all right, time out. I will agree. This stream does need to be age restricted. I always do all the age restrictions on my end.
No, but I still like the factor that TikTok, for all of its crazy shenanigans that it has, it does have a really interesting listening.
China's listening into us.
It listens very well. It's got that listening feature. It's
I wonder what happened if I wonder what would happen if I played a Winnie the Pooh theme.
I know, right? Jesus.
I know. I mean, it would just say you're banned.
Gotta get up. Gotta get going.
Yeah,
gotta
see?
see a friend of mine.
No, it's not. It's not that song. It's the old Winnie the Pooh song.
Oh,
Winnie the Pooh Bear.
You know what? That brings me up to a cool fucking AI cover I could do for Metokur.
I mean,
Winnie
you
the
could.
Pooh Bear song.
I mean, that would be interesting. Yeah, you're completely right on that one, Caleb.
See, NPCs for personalities and main characters. Lol. People just too desperate for attention. They're bitchy and whiny for attention. Yep. They will probably look back and cringe. I don't know.
Somewhat.
Do you look back and cringe for trying to garner attention from Pippa? Are you speaking from experience, Caleb?
That could be a thing. He did get older, so he might.
Yeah, I could go for some coffee right now. So.
Coffee?
I honestly could go for some coffee right now. I need
it. It's like going for snacks, or treats.
Well, the problem is
No
I'm
treats.
right here doing this, so I can't write in a moment. But excuse me. Let's continue.
He just vomited a little bit in his mouth.
Yeah.
Continuing, I guess.
Day 9. I laughed without you.
Okay.
Day 10. I kept finding excuses to text you, and you kept ignoring me. Day 11. I cried until my stomach heaved itself up, and I slept next to the toilet in case those nasty dreams came again. Day 12. Since when is heartbroken so goddamn romantic? There's nothing pretty about losing feelings in my knuckles after squeezing my hand so tight to keep from texting you. Day 13. I could never squeeze them tight enough. I could never imagine that you would be so good at letting me fade. Day 14. The doubt makes my spine feel less like vertebrae and more like giant icicles. You never loved me. Day 15. I found out you had replaced me, and it flicked at my bruises, but my ribs didn't break. Day 16. I told everyone about you, and they said you were stupid for leaving. But I think you were stupid for staying the first time you sliced my heart on the side of the road. Day 17. I didn't think about you for an entire night because I was drunk in bed with someone else. Day 18. What color are your eyes? How big are your hands? Where was that freckle on your face I used to look at while you slept? Day 19. Sometimes all I feel in my chest is...
Hold up.
What?
Hold up.
This is a person going through grievances here.
This is a person going through psychosis.
Yeah.
12:54. We'll come back to this.
Okay. Yes, it is a shameful Coomer behavior there.
Day 50 lit my throat on fire. What really grinds my gears? The Goblin King has to say.
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Your point being, are you going to be one of those? What are those weird religious types? Kind of go, oh, you can't have premarital sex. How dare they have premarital sex?
No,
I miss the 80s so much.
I know, right?
Underage bullshit.
No fucking shit. This is all underage bullshit. This is all this all starts.
Parent your fucking children better.
We used to, the 80s. We used to laugh at these people.
These people didn't exist.
I know, because we'd laugh at them and they, whatever. But still.
Nerds were in the nerd column. The jocks were in the jock
Well,
column.
I'm also
dealing with the cheerleader shit, and everybody else kind of fit their own little columns, and that no one really kind of intermingled for
this kind of shit. Yeah.
I didn't think about you for an entire night because I was drunk in bed with someone else.
Fuck yes.
I miss the 80s. God damn it.
Shut up, Jim. Anyways.
That is an 80s thing. We were drunk in bed with somebody else in some cases.
Anyways.
Chest is my
How
heart
about
trying
don't
to
drink
break out of
alcohol?
its cage.
Jesus.
I think it's tired of everything I have put it through. Day 20. I'm sorry I couldn't ignore your birthday. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Day 21. This was a shitty poem about a shitty person, but I don't think of you so much anymore. I don't think of you so much anymore. Life is hard for a deer.
Wow.
Well, I
Just
cry
how?
every time. Well, I don't know about you, but I cry every time. Who knew that deers had such emotionally traumatic lives?
I know,
Apparently,
right?
Tumblr is the #1
And yes,
website for
the 80s
fucking
music
creatures in the
was a
forest.
banger.
You know, Twitter's got to step up its game. All it's got are those birds. But if you've got 4 legs, if you're a quadruped, Tumblr is where it's at.
Apparently,
That's
so,
where
yeah.
all the forest creatures go to tell you about their heartbreak and the sorrows of their lives. Like that one time the tree bark just didn't cut off right, or how good that grass was yesterday, or taking a shit next to that bush. Well, with all these struggles and hardships in life, like being a deer who happens to be a feminist, or a badger that wants to collect human bones, if there was only a place where otherkin could go to release that emotional weight and to just lay it all out there.
The wood chipper?
Oh, well, hey, what do you know? There is. It's confessions.tumblr.com, a Tumblr
Oh,
blog
no.
set up to allow otherkin
The
to
special
anonymously
treat?
vent about their day-to-day frustration. So why don't we take a look at a few and get a better understanding?
It's crazy how
the kind of
2014 I learned
traumas that
about
the
these
otherkin
Tumblr
deal with
parts.
on a
Yes.
daily basis. Anonymous posts on the 4th of April.
Well,
Even though everything I feel
I'll
tells
pull
me
up
I'm a bearkin,
chats whenever
I don't want to be a
pause.
bear. I don't
Hmm.
particularly like bears. I just feel like I am one. Well, at least I know where to find the answer when somebody asks, does crazy shit in the woods? Anonymous posts on the 2nd of April. I'm slightly
Religious
irritated
site.
at Fictionkin in general. I don't hate anyone. I don't have the desire to tell people how to identify. It just seems like Fictionkin are a bit less legit than someone who is a cat, dog, or dragonkin.
No, wait a minute.
Sorry, I need to reread
The
that because my
wait a
mind
minute.
melted a
Dragon
little bit.
is.
It
what?
just seems like Fictionkin
dragon.
are a bit less
I know,
legit
but-
than someone who is a cat, dog, or
I know.
dragonkin. I just don't get
His
it.
brother is
How
more
do you
of a
live
wolf.
your life as a...
No, the Dragon Kid is. I mean, Fiction Kid is. Wouldn't that be a part of the Fiction Kid?
Yes.
So the weird thing is that since Dragon is not really a kin, he's a furry. He kind of falls in a whole different spectrum all by itself within that area. So technically, even though he's under the auspice of furry as an entirety of the group, there's like little subgroups that come in. Now the other kin or kins in general, they have nothing to do with furries. The two of them can kind of cross their streams, but really both of them kind of dislike each other.
That sounded dirty.
I know, right?
That just sounds dirty.
I know, but both of them kind of dislike each other. So when you have a kin, they're no more better than I don't know, a feminist.
Oh,
Badger feminist collecting bones.
Yes. So they are like the woke social group. They are the highest level of retardation. Furries are usually just sexual deviants or inspiring sexual deviants or people who want to experience life but without having to worry about the repercussions of putting the face in front of certain things. Not necessarily completely true on every aspect, but that's usually the subset. They're usually kind of afraid of what others might think of them. Kins, on the other hand, they don't care what others thinks of you. They're going to judge you regardless of the factor that how dare you judge them.
Okay.
And you're completely wrong by judging them.
Even though they're judging
you're
you.
on the same level as the born-again Christian.
Wait a minute. So, wait a minute. They're allowed to judge you, but you're not allowed to judge them.
Correct. Correct.
So everybody's
It's like-
not allowed to judge anybody, but they're all allowed to judge you. Everybody's
Yes.
allowed to judge each other. You know what? With that level of crazy, it almost makes sense. With this level
I know.
of crazy,
That's why I said that's on the same level of like born-again Christians, feminism, the far extreme that you can possibly
Jehovah's
go to.
Witnesses.
That's these people.
Jehovah's Witnesses. What are those? What's the M one? The Mormons.
Mormons. That
makes sense. That makes sense. Muslims.
Well, there's another one. Regardless, but again, that is where this group, this other kin exist in, and they have a bag of crazy higher than anything that the furries can possibly do. Remember, furries are people who dress up as whatever fictitious animals that they wish to present themselves as, while conducting day-to-day life.
But
Whereas
that's
another
offensive to other kin.
is an animal posing as a human being.
I got a question. So does that mean that furries are ableist to other kin, and other kin are ableist to furries?
We could probably wash that.
Can we get the furry other kin Civil War, please?
That actually happened. That has actually happened. Furries and other kids have had wars with against their.
Well, I remember hearing one of them. Not a while back. It was a while back where basically the two met accidentally at a con that both confused was for each group.
Yes.
I hate all the things.
Well,
I just hate all the things.
You know what I say? I miss the 80s. That's basically what me saying I hate all the things.
Yeah. But do keep in mind that
I miss the 90s.
I know you would, but Therian is the new. It's the term for otherkins. Otherkins is like almost like a derogatory term. Therians is what they wish to be classified as, but it is a psychological disorder that's behind otherkins.
Just remember, you two, that someday there will be a group of people that will say, "I missed this time period," and we're gonna be like, "Ha!"
Can we just call them FOIs?
You can call them whatever you want, but they're just freaks of nature.
But do you want to know what FOIs stand for?
Please, in your terms, what are you classifying it as?
Fucking retarded idiot.
Okay. Furry rage, right? Yeah, that you figure you pretty much hit that very spot on there, Caleb. Furry wage. Furry wage. Furry wage. You have to have that weird lisp that goes with it.
You have to have furry wage.
Yes. Because if you watch any kind of furry based YouTube channel, a lot of them have that weird lisp.
I feel attacked.
Look,
no, I used to have a list when I was younger. You know how many hours of fucking speech therapy I had to go through to get rid of that fucker? I still have some of it.
Yeah, well,
yeah, I just feel attacked.
You can feel attacked if you wish.
You can feel attacked as much as you want, bitch. You're being attacked by your own.
Oh, does this mean I'm gonna receive my blanket in the mail from you?
No, you're going to be identifying it as a turkey soon. We'll be sending you like feathers and shit.
Me too. And hey, now you brought up Pippa.
It's my birthday.
When?
Look. If you wish to talk about your birthday and cry about it all you want, by all means, it's your birthday.
When the fuck did we bring up Pippa just now?
I don't know. I'm not too sure. I think it was something to do with feathers, maybe.
I don't know.
Or maybe the fact I said Therian, which is kind of like a furry in itself. Well, not really. It's more of
I did say pucker up. Maybe he mixed that up. I don't know.
It is quite possible. There was a lot of words being through. Can I yiff if I want to? Yeah, you could do so.
You can
just remember, you have to wear like a that giant, dog thingy or whatever.
And you have to put plastic on the walls.
Yes. A lot of yiffing.
And carpet, because your mom will get mad about that.
Put down the towels. Just remember, burn them afterwards.
All right.
And anything else.
All right, let's continue on this for an hour and 3 minutes into the stream.
We're almost over. It's almost over. Yay.
And 15 minutes in.
I know, right? Remember,
a character that isn't real or could die in the series. I think it's just an infatuation with a series rather than an actual identity. Come on. If irony had a physical weight to it, you could package this post up into a bag and bludgeon people to death with it. It's almost like watching somebody who's on the cusp of self-awareness, but they haven't made that final step over the line just yet. Anonymous posts on the 1st of April. I'm Dragonkin, and I get to travel a lot for work, but I hate flying an airplane so much. Being forced to sit straight up while enclosed in a tiny plane and not being able to stretch my wings out and fly myself makes me feel so sick and dizzy each flight.
Welcome, MCK.
I wonder how many Dragonkin are base jumpers. Probably not a lot. Or probably not a lot that ever make it to the second jump. Those wings aren't going to glide your ass to the ground just as safely as you might think they are. Just saying, pack a parachute, asshole. Anonymous posts on.
Wait. No. Hang on. I gotta do this now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. God damn it, Jim. I know, right?
So,
needle pulling thread.
All right.
The ripcord's there for a reason, champ. Those wings aren't going to glide your ass to the ground just as safely as you might think they are. Just saying, pack a parachute, asshole.
Sparky? I have to mute this. Okay, TikTok doesn't like that.
Well, TikTok can suck my fucking balls.
Well, you gotta warn me. Just warn me, and I'll mute it, so it'll be fine.
No, no. You brought yourself into this world, and you decided to thrust TikTok onto us.
Hey,
whether you're doing this live, you should be very fast on the button there, motherfucker.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't give a fuck about TikTok. I hope it gets banned.
And it already has kind of been banned.
I mean, TikTok has already been banned from the United States, but I don't give a shit, so fuck them. I claim to be Canadian now.
China
is an asshole.
Here's the funny thing. It turns out the law can ban TikTok as much as it wants. It can't stop people from going on it still. So that's the funny part. Yeah, oh yeah, it's bad for the US. Okay, how are you gonna do that? Fuckers.
I thought Facebook was bad for the US.
It all is. Apparently it all is. As long as if it's against the government, it's all bad. And Australia is trying to ban everybody from everything, so it's fine.
Well, Australia's trying to ban people from breathing. I mean, realistically speaking.
Oh God, I saw that one. Oh shit.
All right, I'll put it like this. I don't want the U.S. government to intervene and ban TikTok. I just want TikTok to burn to the fucking ground.
Lovely.
You know what, MCK? That's correct. I don't trust China either. For whatever reason, Jim Max wants to fucking stream to TikTok. I don't know why.
That is a reference from an actual YouTube song. I don't trust China. China asshole.
I don't trust China. China asshole.
Taiwan number one.
I have a
so this Jim Max me. I can't say Tiananmen Square on TikTok.
No, you can say as much as you want. I just can't post it.
Does that mean I can't say Taiwan?
Nope, you can say Taiwan. Taiwan is its own country. I say it all the time.
Does that mean I can say Taiwan will dominate China in the ass?
We can only hope, but
we can only hope that they hear that. We can only hope that TikTok, because they heard the one reference perfectly fine.
Yeah,
and then they like, okay, we're gonna take this down because apparently it's not on there. And I'm like, of course not. I made that call. But if you mentioned, Jesus Christ, my God, that was fucking ridiculous.
I feel like Jim on Indie Whiskey stream. Okay, chat. Let's see how many racial slurs we get out before.
Yeah, that's pretty basically it. Oh God.
What slur rhymes with China?
Just think of all the different kind of weird shit that deals with these kind of multitudes of fandoms. Not only do you have bronies, you have furries, you have cosplayers, you have other kids and fairies. But anything else that doesn't have a name currently.
See, Caleb goes Taiwan number one.
Yeah, I know, right?
And then MCK Chinese Japanese Chinese territory asshole or whatever.
Taiwan
and then Captain comes in. I trust no country.
I mean, technically, I don't blame you for not trusting a country because let's be real. The country that you kind of reside in did do a massive calling of people. I mean, it did help that you all kind of did that to yourselves, which kind of set the playing field for these fuckers. Kind of go, well, if they're doing it to themselves, we'll just send them, nice, beads and some blankies, and we'll buy up all the land. Oh God. Yes. I think I've killed Sparky. The eclipse spot.
It's quite possible.
From what I understood, the eclipse kind of blinded more people than normal. It's a lot of people.
Because people kept on saying, if you use sunglasses, you get. It was so stupid.
That stupid TikTok meme or those kind of stupid memeage out there?
You'll get superpowers if you look into the sun, and people.
Yeah.
And
That is heroes. Sorry, you don't do that.
You don't do that. Like with 1,000 people saying that, you listen to your one TikToker.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, guys, you're retarded. You're officially retarded. You deserve this. You did this to yourself. You had professionals say, don't do this. And then you had a whole bunch of flat earthers that said, I want superpowers.
Yeah. I know. Sparky just yeeted himself out. I mean, you're stuck with us talking about shit.
I know.
I mean, I cannot really stop this show. I mean,
we really can't. So hold on. Let's see.
We can't even present anything. You are pretty much stuck with us here. So unless we pipe things in through I don't know, different mediums, I think I can because I'm using a headset. So I can pipe things through my headset. That'll be awesome. You can hear
do this.
What can you do?
Oh wait a minute. Are you not hearing that?
Correct. Remember, Sparky's in control of this one.
Oh no, I can't get my soundboard to go through my mic apparently.
Correct. Yeah, you have to kind of. I know. I hear that your Wi-Fi died. I appreciate their captain, my captain. The 2024 eclipse didn't pass Georgia. Well, look, that's because of the devil in Georgia. The shrew must go on. Really, the shrew? I don't know.
Well, we're waiting for the shrew to come back.
It's a really big shrew.
I don't know. The biggest of shrews.
I know. Really big shrew. Pretty soon we'll have like an octopus playing an ensemble. Calm down. Let the spurg work. Let the spurgs work. I mean, I don't know. Look, I'm reading the chat. This is best as this is the best I could do. I'm reading the chat at the moment. They will work hard to click unpause. I don't know about that one. Give them time. You know what? Maybe it might happen. Just maybe. But I mean, if we left suddenly, we will not have the ability to rejoin, and this would be like a lot of dead air with a ticker.
I'm back.
Well, welcome back.
I don't know what the fuck happened. My net just went out.
That's because the government overheard the conversation and they said, you know what, we're just going to yeet this motherfucker off and maybe they'll just end this conversation not realizing that this is StreamYards. And they got
missed me, bitch!
Shit.
China, you got to try better next time.
I know, right?
You're squinting little fucking eyes. Missed. I'm still here. Fuck you, China.
I mean, technically, they just have to open them up a bit more. Jesus, give them time, Lando. We've got to give them more time. Dead air, Donga. Yes, he back. Yeah, I know he back. Let's continue.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened. Just the nets. I think it's because what's happening with the river and the flooding and shit like that.
Yeah, as I said,
we'll see how many times this happens.
Yeah, well, be fine.
All right, now we'll. All right, returning back. All right, go.
Memory of those past. It's ableist to claim you or someone else, as they would definitely trigger disassociative episodes, and racist to ID as factkin of someone of another race than you.
No.
Sincerely, it is disrespectful all around. You see, there's a line you don't cross. If you want to be a deer, go right ahead, but don't you dare say you're Benjamin Franklin. That's a step too far. Anonymous post on the 27th of March. I'm Demonkin, but a peaceful and helpful demon. So I don't get along with some of the other Demonkin on Tumblr, which sucks. I'm really lonely.
Wait, so I got a better question. Rogue?
Yes?
Are you a demonkin?
No, I don't identify as a kid.
Well, here's my thing. Apparently, saying you're Benjamin Franklin, that's a step too far.
These are the people that exist within this world.
pretend you say you're a real person is a step too far. I was like, okay, so a magical creature is not, but saying you're a real person, you're a person throughout.
A real dead person.
A real dead person who's really dead. I mean, they're better than dead.
No, but again, it makes sense because these are actual people of living history that have passed and have a name behind it. Whereas, yes, Fatkin. Whereas most who identify as a fictional or a written creature of myth and lore, you can put anything behind it. It's kind of hard. These people really have to, especially if they're what were they called, non-fiction kin or something like that. I have no idea what they're supposed to be, but these fuckers are weird because they not only assume the historical identity, but they also add on to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, continue on.
I guess that makes sense somehow.
Plus, it's kind of scary because they tell me I should try and hang around Angelkin instead. Most of which I'm anxious of. Old habits die hard. I just wish there were more demons like me. So even in the land of special snowflakes, this particular demon king is a special snowflake.
Yeah, these are the people who are.
No, apparently not.
Hold up, Sparky.
He's just a nice guy all around.
Give me a slight pause. Just a slight pause. So you've heard of this animation that used to be on YouTube that deals with demons that kind of trying to find a way to repent in order to go to heaven. This is basically what Tumblr was.
Yay!
I know, right?
I wish Tumblr get hacked.
Well, I mean, if it wasn't for Tumblr, you wouldn't have the shows that you like.
I'll take my chances. Nuke it for a moment, but I don't care. Whatever shows it takes with it, so be it.
I know, right? Some of them identify as Ouija boards.
Babe, we have a Ouija board, and we do play with it. Don't put us in that category.
Yeah, but do you have a person in the corner who identifies as that? Because that'd be kind of weird. Or really kinky, depending on the situation.
So I think my first reaction would be to go get a bottle, fill up water, go up to them, start splashing up on them, and go, "The power of Christ compels you."
That would help, but that would just get you bored by it. And you know how you don't want to, get that noodle, that little noodle thing that you play with in order to get the alphabets and the numbers to go right. You don't want that to lick you. That's just wrong.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go.
Spitting pea soup at the priest because I wanted to spook him. I just was trying to give him a pleasant meal. I was thinking of his health. He needs to eat healthier. Anonymous post on the 26th of March. I'm a deer Therian, and I really wish I could find a herd. It's called hunting. Good luck. Anonymous post on the 25th of March. As a deerkin, it's very pleasing to hang out deep in the woods where everything is quiet, especially eating berries and reading a book, maybe. I get very depressed in the winter because it's too.
Well, you see, hang on, MCK, because this would be the perfect way to snuff out the fakes. Say it's holy water, see how they react, and they react to it, then you know they're faking it.
No, use beer. Use beer. Use the cheapest beer you can possibly find and throw it at them, saying it's holy water.
Yep.
Hello there, kitty. How are you doing?
Cold for me to do this. You poor bastard. Unable to eat berries and read books like every other deer out there. I feel your pain. Anonymous post on the 17th of March. I'm a dollkin, feeling astral horns, and I don't know why. Perhaps it's because you're fucking crazy.
Yep.
Caleb says, how come I don't have a wrench? Because I've removed all the wrenches, and the only people who get wrenches are ones that help out the channel or actually affiliated or shill stuff with the stuff. MCK is a member. They also shill stuff out for Jim, and they also have their own store. Captain Hook is my wife.
Yeah, I have a wrench, but I don't use it.
Yeah, well, you're also a co-host. So is Pin. So is Jim Max.
Yeah, I know that, but I have
Dragon.
a wrench. I want to abuse my wrench.
Oh, goddamn it, cat!
And apparently Jem is being abused by a pussy.
I am being abused by a pussy. She just jumped on my legs with her claws, and I'm like, ow.
Wife? Oh my god. Yeah, I know. Where were you, Caleb, on this conversation a while back?
Yeah. I mean, which one? Me or Sparky? I mean, both are pretty amazing. I'm going to be honest with you. The
Captain Hook, nice. Yes. Yes. And she's about to, spawn.
Sparky, of course. So.
Yeah. Anyways, let's continue on with this.
Into that. I don't know. It's a little tip for me. Maybe you're just completely insane. Anonymous posts on the 14th of March. I'm Birdkin. When I'm
I don't know. I was never notified it'll get bell notification. Well, that's because you actually gotta hit the bell notification and select get
Actually,
notified.
no. YouTube has a tendency, even if you do hit the bell notification, it kind of goes, eh. I have life privileges. Yes, I know. I hear that.
Life privileges.
Apparently, yes. You used to have to deal with those ones.
And MCK goes, I have divine blessings of Jetty Jumbo.
Maybe. Yeah. You just never know. You have to play the game there, Caleb. Unfortunately,
you have to play the cards too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you and your hands and a bit of lotion. I'm not going to help you with that game.
Anyways, continuing on.
When I was little, I always ran with closed eyes and spread my arms out. Tried to jump as far and as high as I could and imagined I would fly. I still do it when no one is watching. It feels so natural not to feel the ground beneath me. That is until the moment my face connects with the fucking pavement and I get sent to the hospital with a concussion.
Yay!
I bet you do it when no one's watching. Because you look insane. What the fuck are you talking about? You're right.
Cat.
Jesus.
Really?
There are people like this.
Here.
Yes. There are people like this. Like,
Hey, Caleb, do you think you can fly? Do you think you can touch the sky?
I have the
every night
perfect video. I have the perfect video to showcase this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, here's a perfect video of this person trying to fly.
That person really committed to sticking to a wall.
He tried. He definitely tried.
I mean, that is
You know what? You're going to get me on the one thing now.
Eric Cartman jumping up the roof clip? I don't know. Not the same as that one, but a little different. Right. Eric Cartman thinking that he's a psychic. That's the best clip.
There we go.
The Psychic Wars.
Anyways. Oh God. I'm Monster Kid. Oh God.
You started it.
Anonymous posts on the 8th of March. I'm Monsterkin, and sometimes I make small growling noises, and I feel special when my friends call it cute. God, it's almost like... Yeah, hear me out on this. I know it's crazy. It's almost like you're doing this for attention. That's weird, huh? Like maybe you're not really a monsterkin and you just want people to pay attention to you? I know, I'm probably way off. You keep doing what you're doing, hiding under beds and grabbing little kids' feet when they pop out to go take a pee in the middle of the night, or whatever the fuck it is you do. Anonymous posts on the 27th of February. When I walk past the raw meat aisle in stores, I get hungry. The meat just looks so tasty and chewy, and I drool imagining the taste and texture in my mouth. I can't tell if I'm demonkin or wolfkin or something like that. All I know is that I want to eat raw meat. Can you picture this? A, let's say, 20-year-old morbidly obese man in a wolf costume, drooling at the mouth as he stares at ground beef in the meat aisle of his store. His children run screaming because he's furiously masturbating, because that's what wolves do. Don't argue with me on this. I know about this. I've read enough Tumblr to know this. They behead dogs, and they masturbate in the meat aisle at stores. It's just part of what wolves naturally do.
The
Stop
things you're
being
going to be looking
ableist,
forward
you
to,
fucking
Sparky.
shitlords. Don't judge them. They're special. You need to respect that. You know, there was a time And it wasn't that long ago, and for some circles it still exists, where furries were the worst thing on the internet. It seemed like every week you had another story of another Tumbles the Stair Dragon. And for anybody who doesn't know who Tumbles is, feel free to go check out the Dramatica article. It's fucking eye-opening. But every week, it seemed like there was something like that. They were obnoxious. They were everywhere. They were constantly pushing their dumb shit everywhere. Their art was everywhere. And the people that were in the community were seen to be freaks. But something happened over the last 7 years, 7 or 8 years. Now, don't get me wrong, they're still freaks, but they're freaks with a better image. Now, part of that is because of people like, I don't know, Uncle Kage.
I have often said that we are our own worst enemy. Because of the early days of furry fandom, the image that was put forth to the world at large was not perhaps the most positive image that could have existed. I've been trying to fight that ever since.
I think that is an uphill battle because I don't know of any image that you can provide to the world at large and people will not go, "You're a fucking freak."
I agree. There is a way of doing it.
How do you? All right. Besides trying to pretend you're one of the fucking Disney characters at Disneyland, there's no other way you can.
Nope. Well, the mascot is a huge proponent, and most people actually enjoy the mascot. So it's not really a character in Disneyland. It's actually found in many sporting events, especially American sporting events.
You know, yes, that's fine. And at the end of the day, everyone knows, including the person wearing the fucking outfit.
Oh, question on that one there, Sparky. Accidental, because most people believe that they're their mascot for life.
Yeah, and some have lost their minds to a point to where cease and desist letters had to come about.
Correct. And some actors believe that there's and then it gets better. Some actors actually believe there's certain characters.
I don't care. Do you know how you solve that? Lighter fluid and a match.
You could say that, but
no,
someone
that's how
did
you
that
solve
in New York recently.
Yeah,
it doesn't work out.
And you know what? That's gotta be the most fearful thing for a furry to see at a fucking convention. Someone rip out the fucking lighter fluid in a match.
Actually, no. Most of them are flame retarded.
You know what? I love to see who. Let's have a test at a furry convention. Let's see who spent the extra money.
Well, that'd be kind of good because most usually try to do the cheap out. So, this.
You mean retarded or retarded?
Yes, it is.
Brother, get the flamer, the heavy flamer,
brother. Please.
I'd be questioning anybody in this kind of armor.
Get the New Yorker.
Avenge me!
No, you can avenge yourself. I mean, I'd be questioning their political ventures if they're kind of wearing that kind of armor and kind of doing that entire thing, because aren't they kind of considered Nazis, a little fascist?
I don't know. After your video you sent me today, I was like, yeah. I mean, I knew we kind of knew that already, but
yes.
It's like Arch just kind of confirmed what we already knew or suspected.
Oh yeah, no shit. So yeah, the space Nazis are being kind of converted to have women's in places that they're not supposed to have. But
I mean, honestly, it's a show about space Nazis. You think it's not going to work out too well anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but this is funnier because Amazon, who's another kind of capitalist Nazi, is trying to dictate on what the fictitious space Nazis are supposed to do.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so there you go. But the furry fandom did not do any form of justice basis off their group sex events that they had,
or the possible targeting of them that was actually that an air conditioning unit was just happened to be leaking.
That's another thing. Yeah, So I mean, just like anybody who's a avid fanatic for music or musicians and that, it's kind of.
Here we go. I always like this one.
Oh, God damn it, Sparky.
Brother?
Oh, God. No.
Somebody was used as a dildo. But yes, yeah, that is the thing. Unfortunately, the furries have to live with that level of chicaneries. But unfortunately, I know what the fuck, right? But the funnier thing is that the furries get beaten out by the Therian group heavily.
That's 40K. Yes, that's 40K.
Basically, that is 40K in a nutshell.
To a degree, yes.
Avenge me, brother! Avenge me!
That's who they're fighting. They're fighting the furrikins.
Not these, not these space people who are considerably who are virgins. That's the beautiful thing. These are people who are virgins. They really don't have sex.
Like Swedish Squad Code says, like, yeah, the woke mind virus has reached 40K Warhammer, and it's the exact same thing I tell people who play D&D and stuff like that. Look, they can update the books, they can change books, they can add new books, stuff like that. Look, at the end of the day, it's a tabletop RPG.
Listen,
we still have it.
It wasn't so much the fact that they changed it. It was the fact they just said this has always been a thing, even though it was like, no, this wasn't a thing. No, this has always been a thing. Even when we first started 4K, this was a thing.
Well,
like,
and this is
no, sorry, you don't understand. They're not trying to change the lore. They're literally trying to change history. Trying to say we've always had. And it's like, no, you haven't.
And you know what? And that's fine.
If you want to change the lore,
say
that's
this
fine.
shit. They can say this shit all they want. All they want. We have the books, the on record, the PDF.
We
enjoy.
Hold up, sweetie. Hold up, squad boy. Are you actually acknowledging the 1, 2, and 3? Because most people within the Lucas fandom really want to disavow 1, 2, and 3. I mean, I always say the Lucas 6 because that's basically it. But I have friends in that disavow 1, 2, and 3. Like just go out of the way to say that was the worst.
I'm honestly
they don't exist.
Here's the thing. After 7, 8, 9, I disavow all of Star Wars.
MCK goes, you have to gatekeep what you love, and yes, you do have to gatekeep what you love.
I will agree. Gatekeeping
whenever the companies of these things want to go and say otherwise or reprint books or stuff like that, just remember you have the originals.
Hold up. So Games Workshop, GW, is actually in a war of staying in business. That's basically what they're dealing with. They're having a war of staying in business. So they decided to hook up with one of the biggest producers that have money, which happens to be Amazon. Unbeknownst to them, Amazon comes with DEI initiatives baked into the cake of anything that they do. Anything. And so it has been rumored, and I have people within certain insiders that will agree, as well as some others are finding out as well, that, yeah, it is Amazon that is demanding that the laws be changed. They want Space Marines to be women. Period. End of line. That's what they want. They want women in space armor. They don't want the Sisters of Silence. They don't want the Sisters of Battle. They want Space Marine women. And so they were given the Custodes, which you barely see. You barely even recognize. It just so happened that the Custodes is one of the favorite factions for the guy that's going to be helping make this thing larger than life.
I mean, I swear to God, at this point, everything he touches, somebody tries to ruin it because he likes
Witcher was killed for him. Henry Cavill hated the factor that he had to pretty much bend the knee for the Witcher to a point. So he waited out his 3 years and said, I'm done. Now, we don't know what kind of contract he signed with Games Workshop and Amazon in order to make this thing. But unfortunately, it's Amazon that's controlling everything. Why do you think we got the Rings of Power the way it was?
But like I said,
if they could rewrite the entire book, it would have been an all-female cast.
Here's the thing: it's like they're trying. He said, "Hey, you're messing with the Lord." They're like, "We don't care. This is what we want," and now they're trying to get him to quit.
Yes,
and he's like, "Fuck you! I have a contract that says I can do what I want." And now at this point, they're like, "Well, it's in the lore now, so now you have to do it this way." And he's like, "No." So
the Games Workshop didn't want this to happen. They were kind of well, we already have female-based Space Marines. They're called the Sisters of Battle, the Sisters of Silence, and Amazon representatives were like, "No, we need the giant blue Smurfs to have women's heads."
Even though you can't see the heads.
Even though, canonically speaking, it cannot be done. There is still a couple of Primarchs that have not been introduced into the giant, story that is
this is
Hammer 40K, which could be used.
This is like people saying, "Oh, we need inclusion. We need the super mutants in Fallout to be non-binary." They are non-binary. Well, what if they identify as the genderless?
They can identify as whatever they want.
Well, that's transphobic because it doesn't identify with me. It's like, and they would argue that.
I know. Hey, yeah, they are purposely doing it so they believe to. Yeah, yes, I will agree with that. I will agree that Amazon is looking at the amount of money that the Games Workshop can produce, has the potential of producing, and they want to buy it up for next to nothing.
Well, and you also, if you look, you got the COE dumping the stocks right now. So
chairman of
yeah,
she got less than $1 million for this because the Games Workshop stock has dropped immensely, and so she pretty much left and said, "I'm not taking over for next year, so you're gonna have to find a new person." So not only are they facing the blunt instrument from Amazon, they're dealing with the retardation that's happening with their fandom. They're dealing with Henry Cavill, who is trying to make them larger than life and can be done. So this will make them bank, because at the end of the day, the company, all it does is sells fucking plastic. That's what it does. It sells gray plastic that looks like characters that you can kit bash and put together the way how you want it. Yes, it does restructure the game and what you can do with it. But again, at the end of the day, what do? Make plastic. It's all they care about.
The thing is, the plastic can now be printed at anyone's home.
Correct.
And that's another problem.
Which is destroying them.
Oh yeah, and here's the best part. The only thing you have now are games, video games.
Yes,
that's it. And maybe writing the books. That's it. And now they're going to destroy that.
In a day, for me, I like to play D&D all the time. I play 3.5. We play homebrew. We play our own roles. And we also stick with the original 3.5 books. We don't do any of this 5.0 or anything like that. We stick traditionally to 3.5 because at the end of the day, 3.5 is the best. The same thing can be done with Warhammer. Yes, it's infuriating, it's bullshit and stuff like that. Oh, well, we're going to change the fandom. Well, you can have an offshoot off branch and go this way, and you can do all this. But the true fans are going to keep with what they have.
By the way, MCK, it's the sons and daughters of the Emperor, the God Emperor that, the man who sits on the golden throne has daughters and sons, but the majority of his armor, or his...
yes, or PDFs.
Yes.
Here's the thing, Sparky. While, yes, 3.5 is pretty good, 2 is the best because it had the most lore and modules there ever were.
2 was also really fucking broken.
It was broken. 3.5 actually did fix a lot of things, which caused
we play a hybrid version of 2 and 3.5, and
that's how we got Pathfinder. I mean, they had to restructure the lore for both in order to get not only 3.5 but also Pathfinder, which is kind of based off of 3.5.
Because that's the thing. This is the beautiful thing with stuff like this. You can play it any which way you want. You can change the rules any which way you want, as long as the people at the playing table you're playing with agree with the changes of the rules.
Oh, no,
Nothing is set in fucking stone.
No, not according to Wizards. If you play it the wrong way, you're not allowed to play it anymore, sir.
Yeah, I love to see them come into my fucking house at my fucking kitchen table and try to tell me otherwise, because that is the quickest way to get escorted out of my house in a black fucking bag.
Okay, sweets. You're also forgetting the Sister of Battle and Silence, which are much better in some cases than some of the actual the giant blue Smurfs in armor. As for the Primarchs, at the moment, we all believe that they are dudes. We're still missing 2. And it is kind of unspoken lore that within those 2, we could have one that's female. We won't know for sure, but it is believed that they're all dudes.
Wasn't KG saying that one of them, it could lead to the Sisters of Battle?
Yes, I actually kind of was on that conversation that with our show that we did. That
which it would be cool canonicalized if it was like that, because I would give a actual root history to
for the sisters, yes,
for the sisters, and it also satisfies the whole bickering. Oh well, the Space Marines need to be female. Well,
again, I've always been. I've been always the one that says, I don't mind to have a woman, because again, we have the Sisters of Battle as well as Sisters of Silence. These are the fucker ones that deal with the telepath that we have, the psychers and that. They use flamethrowers just for shits and giggles. That's their go-to weapon.
Oh that's a true one too, right there. That there are a lot of people investing in printers, and you know what?
Yes.
People gotta resell those fuckers too.
Again, the plastic is expensive. You're looking at $300 a box in some cases. So and if you want to, and if you kind of go based off the book lore, it could change within 3 years. So now you keep bashing things. So what's the point? What's the point of buying the $300 boxes when you have all these leftover bits in that to make up your own unit, and to have it just kind of changed out in about 3 years' time?
Yeah, basically. Here's another. How much does it cost to buy a 3D printer? Let's say $400.
Yeah.
How much one set of costs? Games Workshop stuff costs that much? I believe one set.
Yes. Well, yeah. One set could.
Yeah. So and then
you have to pay them
PLD costs what? I think it's like a pound of PLD costs like $25.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, you got to paint them anyways, so you can just buy you don't have to do different colors. You just buy one continuous color. And then there you go.
You almost barely tell the difference now with some printers, depending.
So again, the beautiful thing with the way how a lot of these Warhammer models are done, they're usually done by a 3D printer.
Well, they were back now, but back in the day, the thing is they were done by specialty molds, and because there was such a limited supply, they didn't really print a lot.
Well,
so that was where a lot of
a lot of molds. Yes.
Well, here's another way you can do it, and this would be cheaper and more effective, and you can have bulk and better quality. You use the 3D printer to make the model, detail that model, and then you can sand mold that, and then cast it with aluminum or bronze or whatever, and have many models like that. And then they're good, they're strong, they're reliable, and they're worth more.
No one's saying they're not. That's not a possibility. The problem was with the old fashion. The reason it cost so much back in the day, when this first came out, before 3D printers were even a thing, was because very few people were involved in it, so you couldn't get that mass production cost down. Still today, they have that issue with mass production.
Well, again, because they're a niche market, like it or not. I mean, not everybody's going to be going out to get the Black Templars or the Space Marines, or fuck the Blood Angels, which are a better group than the actual. But I don't know.
I think Games Workshop fucked themselves on that, where instead you could play with paper armies, which would have made more sense. Or you could play with the model. They could have sold that instead.
And one thing too is if you have a group or a community, And say you have one person in that group or community, and this is kind of bordering on the edge of piracy and stuff like that. But you know, at the end of the day, if it's between groups of friends or whatever, who cares? I really don't care. You could mold. You can mold like old original.
But again, yeah, I know the salamanders are black, but look, I'm more or less as for look. I'll give you an opportunity, MC. Figure out which group I belong to.
All right. Anyways,
I thought the salamanders had green armor.
Salamanders are mostly a reddish. They kind of went back and forth because after the
if I remember right, KG's were Death Watch. Is it Death Watch?
Yes.
Death Watch.
Yes.
I can never remember. Honestly, I'm not into this enough to really care. But I just thought the salamanders.
Anyways, we went off on a complete tangent. We're gonna
look. We're actually leading into the next thing.
Fandoms.
Quite nicely. Yes.
Yes. So let's hurry up, finish this, and then we'll get into fandoms. So
let's do this.
So stick around, guys. We'll be there in about 3 to 5 minutes. Let's go.
And what he says is right. They are their own worst enemy. You've got to take back control and rein it in a little bit. Now, is that possible with Otherkin?
Yeah.
Can Otherkin rein it back in? No. When you go through Tumblr, when you're looking at this, it is insanity. Pure insanity. You have people that believe that they are everything that could possibly exist. They are dead people. They are living people. They are fictional characters. They are dragons and lizards. They're wolves. They're plants. They're fairies and fae. They're demons and gods. They are convinced of it. You throw in a little sprinkling of mental illness and it really takes off. It's like the headmates thing, where you're facilitating, you're helping along crazy people to be even crazier by letting them buy into this bullshit, by not having a division, a line that says, hey, it's play pretend. We're not being real here. It's hard to look through this and to go through the tags, and there are so many Tumblrs about Otherkins out there. And by the way, I saw this one. Please, God. Please make this a thing, because this is so dumb on its own that it just deserves to exist. I was really disappointed that there weren't more of these, because that would have been the whole fucking video. If I could have got this, this should be a fucking thing. But when you break it down to its brass tacks, what do you look?
Someone tells me he got it.
Well, you saw in those confessions, right? These anonymous posters. Almost
this
all
one,
of them.
Oh my fucking God!
The
Yeah,
same thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Look at that Tumblr.
You're wrong.
What I'm talking about.
You're wrong.
It's people that want attention. They want to feel special. This has become a badge of honor in our current society. The more diverse, the more unique you are, the more worth you have. You can't just be average or ordinary or mundane. You can't just be a human being. You have to be a demigod, a deerkin. You have to be the system mate of a fucking head star and all this other crazy bullshit, because then you can tack it up on your little Tumblr blog and more people will pay attention. And it's not even enough anymore that there are all these bizarre things, that these Otherkins are all these different forms of nutty. They have to fight amongst themselves. Who's more unique? Go look at that confession page. It's mind-boggling how many of them will say, I'm just the same as this other person, but I'm a little bit different, and oh, woe is me, how lonely I am. Will you come and look at my blog and cry me a fucking river? What the hell happened to the internet? I mean, in my mind, after going through this, there's a sharp line between furry and Otherkin. Furries are fun to laugh at, but I don't think they're crazy.
No.
Otherkin is a completely different thing. It's attention whoring at a level that just is, it's mind-blowing. It's boggling, really, when you look at it. So really, at the end of the day, it looks like the Otherkin community is broken down into a couple of different groups. You've got one group that are people that are desperate for attention, and they will make themselves unique in any way they can to get that attention. It's just a way of drawing people to them. The other group are legitimately crazy people that have been drug along for the ride by these attention whoring assholes.
Vi lever tillsammans.
Oh yes, the girl thing.
Ibland gosar jag på henne och ibland så brottas vi. Det är oftast mest vanliga tråkiga vardagsgrejer.
Yep.
Oh my
Again,
fucking god!
You done fucked up again. No, not an not even a space wolf. Hell, I'm not would be considered a fan of the Tarian group, the space Nazis. I kind of like a certain Xenon group.
I love that.
More special ed than special ed. Yes, I know. Have you heard of the Tau Empire?
You heard of starting a shotgun?
I have no idea. I'm not even gonna guess. So whatever. Anyways, we'll get into the next one. Fandoms and how toxic they can be.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. I think there's no introductions needed, and we can lead right into with what we led off with the Warhammer 40K tangent.
Yeah,
it's funny that the other cans led to talking to Warhammer 40K, which is leading into fandoms.
I mean, just about anything.
It's almost like Metokur predicted it.
Oh fuck yeah! Tau, yes, Tau. Jesus Christ.
Let's see. I heard of it, but not sure into the deep lore of it. Oh well, stick around. Because yeah.
Well, they destroyed my Necron, so I have to move over to the other group. And the Tau is the second favorite group because of the fact of their automatons and shit like that. But no, I actually did like the Necrons. Necrons had a very terminus. They were like built like the Terminators until they became like feral bitches, and I'm like okay, that's kind of stupid. So yes.
Okay.
You identify as the Emperor dead?
Okay.
Waiting to be birthed?
Let's get into this.
And welcome back to Tumblrisms. Today, we're going to be looking at fandoms. There's a concept I think most people can wrap their head around. Everybody's a fan of something. Maybe it's sports, or it's an anime, or a video game. Maybe you're a huge fan of a movie franchise, or a television franchise. But generally, when you fanboy out about it, or fangirl out about it, you're considered part of the fandom. How...
Come get me, space Nazi, you. I dare you to try to find me.
Plan to answer that question.
Dedicated are you? Well, I don't know if we've been doing it right, Internet. I know I certainly haven't, because I'm not shipping anybody. What's shipping, Jim? I've never heard of that term before.
Oh,
don't feel bad. Google has us covered, because why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't their dictionary have a definition for this? Welcome to the current year. Now, a ship is not a vessel that carries cargo. It's not delivering consumer goods, at least not in this context. The thing that it's delivering are the hopes and dreams of fat 13-year-old girls all over the internet, because it involves taking characters from a franchise and putting them into a relationship. Hell, it's not just Google that has a definition for this. Even fucking Wikipedia has an article on this. Taking characters and putting them into relationship. What the fuck? Daria? Oh, there's a character I like to ship. Usually I like to put Daria Morgendorfer in a relationship with, I don't know, oncoming traffic.
Oh,
Jesus
God.
Now, believe it or not, on a website that's dominated by teenage girls, shipping is kind of a big fucking thing. Who would have thought? My little joke from earlier might have had a little bit of truth in it.
Yes,
I know
I've
it's
seen it.
weird,
Yes,
isn't it?
I've seen them all.
Apparently, shipping is a really big thing on Tumblr, and it's the easiest way to kind of pinpoint the hardcore fans in a fandom. Case in point, Destiel. That's Dean Winchester and Castiel the Angel of the Supernatural franchise. They're combined together. You take a little of each name. It's like a fanfic version of a Megazord, and the giant hunk of shitty plastic you're left with, in this case, is Destiel. So what kind of relationship is it? Well, if you browse through the search results, you get a real clear idea on exactly where they want to take this. Are they brothers in arms? Are they comrades? Are they friends? Or are they involved in a really hardcore BDSM gay relationship? I'm not saying that there was some
BDSM
anal
gay
rape that took
relationship
place
with
here,
me.
but that is a fuck ton of blood to be having on your crotch if you're just chilling with your bro. Maybe I'm reading into it too much. Maybe I'm reading. No, you know what? No, I'm not. Apparently, no, I'm not. What kinky hardcore shit are these people in this fucking tag imagining is happening between these two? I've heard of rough sex before, but not having to have fucking surgery afterwards to repair the damage that's been done. But apparently the people in the Destiel tag,
Jesus
that's what they
Christ.
think of on a
Yeah.
regular basis.
Yeah,
I mean, just
that
look at that
exists.
fucking face. Look at the shame on
These
that
are the
fucking
shippers.
face. He knows it's wrong. He fucking knows where he is, what's going on. Look at that shame. But I can't, I noticed something earlier when we were browsing through those results. It caught my eye right at the top. I don't know if you picked up on it. Crowley. What? So if I'm to...
Let's look at this. It's like, Sweet Square said, my sister met those two actors. Well, hopefully she didn't strip them.
I worked alongside with that.
Someone has too much
I've seen
time
them
on
at a
hands.
Comic-Con.
She really met them. Yep. And fallen angel indeed. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he did fall away just to come back for seconds and then thirds, and he likes to fall a lot,
Oh,
more so for Dina than the other one. But
right.
Understand this right. The ultimate pairing in the supernatural shipdom would be Dean Winchester, Castiel, and Crowley.
Big yikes.
What do you even call that? Oh, apparently you call it Drowliel in this one search result. This one name that this one person came up with. Congratulations, Tink DW. It's yours, buddy. Maybe they have another name for it, but you know what? I'm going with Drowliel. I like the one that sounds like a pagan chant that's going to summon an earth spirit. Like if I say it with enough conviction, a gnome is going to pop out of my fucking sprinkler system. Oh, sacred Drowliel. I like it. I'm going to go with it. Now, I know you're wondering, because I sure as shit was, what sort of fiction goes with this? I mean, we saw the pictures. I think we've got a good idea of where this is going, but what backstory are they giving these couplings? Oh, would you look at, isn't that adorable? Dean falls off a tree while rescuing a kitten. Cass knows that to heal someone, you just got to kiss it all better. I'd like to take a moment right now.
It just depends
speak
on where that
directly to
kitten
the
landed.
fandom on Tumblr, because we've got to talk about something. Specifically, we have to talk about Castiel.
I hate all the things.
Now, I've read some of your fan fictions, and I've looked at a shit ton of your pictures, and I think you're overlooking one major thing when it comes to this particular character. Let's see if we can pinpoint it. Let me see if I can guide you to the proper conclusion. So here we are, and we have Castiel, an angel of God. And how does Castiel appear throughout almost the entirety of the show, with few exceptions? Well, how would you describe him if you were explaining Castiel to somebody? Well, he's always got this fucking look on his face, doesn't he? That neutral, unemotional, almost robotic-like look. Kind of a blank slate. You can't really tell what's going on, can you? He also has a habit of speaking monotone. There's not a lot of inflection or personality or emotion in what he says. It's just sort of dead and flat. And I seem to recall he also has a lot of trouble dealing with sarcasm and jokes. So if we were to put that all together, dead, emotionless face, monotone voice, can't pick up on sarcasm or humor, what does that describe? Does that describe somebody who's going to kiss Dean's boo-boo after he falls out of the tree? Oh, I know what it reminds me of. Oh, there's Castiel again, fucking the dresser.
Oh, jeez.
He's autistic.
Hey, is that Caleb in the wild?
Castiel is the definition of autistic. What are you doing? I asked my priest parents if they shipped Destiel.
Yeah, that's what I
This is
said.
not a
It
drill,
was like
people.
Caleb in the wild.
Okay, so yesterday I asked my parents if they shipped Destiel or if it became canon, how would they react? My mom was like, meh, I don't care either way. But then I asked my dad and he said, Dad, I certainly wouldn't stop watching it if it became canon. And I think it's a nice idea, but I wouldn't want it to be the main focus of the show. Me. So, do you mean like a subplot? Dad, yeah, I just don't want it to take over the show. Me, whispers to my sister. Holy fuck, he ships it. I wonder what your priest parents' reaction to, I'm not gay. I can't be gay, but that angel is pretty fuckable. Yeah, just ask it old mom or dad. Just say, hey, Mom and Dad, I'd love to go to church today. That Jesus Christ guy that they have up on that crucifix in there gets my dick
Give
hard.
it time.
And
Somebody's
see what
probably
the
did
reaction
that.
to that is.
Yeah.
My priest parents are okay with the idea of a dude fucking an angel. I don't even know where to begin with that, really. Firm chest, soft shirt. I am author JJ Author, fan, nerd of all, sex, positive, asexual, queer, female, single mom,
Jesus
ENFJ,
wept.
Gryffindor, warrior, CD, sentinel, neutral, good, MILF, no
No,
righteous
God
path,
didn't weep.
chapter 10, and supplemental. Castiel takes care of Dean.
These people
Not
exist.
safe for work. Graphic, sexual content.
These people
I don't know
exist.
about you, but I'm really tempted to click on that. I mean, after all, this is an author, nerd of all, sex positive, asexual, queer, female, single mom, ENFJ, Gryffindor, warrior, CD, sentinel, neutral, good, MILF. You just know they write good fan fiction. You know what? Let's take the leap. Let's go take a look. Now, this little journey's gonna.
So, Sweet Scarlet goes, "This is really fucked," which is an
Yes, it
appropriate
is.
reaction.
Nope, very appropriate.
Captain Hook goes, "I want the Rochester core."
You can't have it. It went back to the car lot, and it's going to be repurposed.
Reason 1 of 10,000 why I don't like gays.
Gays. Funny thing
they
is,
were
not
on
always
the
the
show
gay
too.
shit people.
The seal was canon in the next 2 last episodes.
Kind of was, yes, and that was actual shipping writers that did that. A couple of women, by the way.
That probably should have never been on it.
Up here in Canada, we actually have to oblige by certain DEI requirements because it is being seen by Americans who have this huge thing for DEI for whatever reason. So anything that's filmed up here to go to you guys, we have to follow your rule sets. So
Yeah,
I blame
nothing
you
about
guys for
OSHA.
this shit.
Yeah, they have to follow the rules on how they have this shit written. But fuck
Yep.
the fucking OSHA violations that are abundant and well alive in Canada when it comes to
I know, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
We have different ideas. This shit would have never flown. But hey, you guys have to deal with that. I mean, it was filmed in BC. So
I know.
Alongside with a lot of other things like John Constantine and a few other different DC projects.
Arrow, Flash, a lot of other crap.
Yep. But a lot of the fact that we actually have to bring in writers from the United States in order for it to continue. It's dumb, but it is what it is. Anywho, continue.
Yeah, hang on. Cal area, maybe some New Yorkers. No, our country is fucked in the head.
Yeah.
At least Crowley got a good def end.
He did. Why is Canada such California liberal? Realistically speaking, we're not. The majority of it, California light would be in the Ontario region. BC is pretty much the canary in the coal mine, so we get the experiments and we get to tell you that this shit's not going to fly. A lot of this California shit does not work because, hey, we got a lot of Asians and who cares? Because the Asians are not going to complain. As well as we have this kind of relationship between United States and us for whatever reason. So we're like the younger brother that just kind of goes, okay.
All right. Continue on.
Going to lead us to Archive of Our Own, which is a website that hosts quite a bit of fan fiction. Lots of fandom stuff to be found on there. Could do a whole video series on that in and of itself. Let's take a look at our little story. God, that is a shit ton of tags. On his 40th birthday, Dean Winchester suddenly begins to worry he may have lost his chance for a real mate. He's been so focused on his business as a 24-hour roofing and repairman that he's never taken the time to date properly, even make a lasting relationship outside of his family. Beginning in their late 30s, alphas and omegas start to lose their mating and bonding hormones, making it more difficult and often impossible to mate or bond with anyone past a certain age. But
I
as
love
a modern
the shippers.
alpha, Dean would be
This is
content
gonna go
with a
well on
companion
TikTok.
at least. Blood bonds aren't the be-all, end-all.
All right. Time out. You did this to you.
I'm not complaining. I'm Sparky. I'm trying to see what I can get away with on TikTok. I'm hoping this goes to shit, really. But
Then why do you cuss every time I play music or put something up on the screen?
Because I know what will kill it. I want to see if this will kill it.
You're weird.
Late
It's
night
a science
emergency
experiment.
roofing repair call from Castile Novak. Omega Dean starts to hope. Yearn. The only hangup is that Castile admits to being as old-fashioned as the book he teaches. Nervous to go against his religious upbringing by being with someone who he can't bond properly, as Alpha and Omegas are intended to do, but he can't deny his attraction to Dean. And despite his sensibilities, he thinks that just maybe he can change for the man he's falling in love with. 52,151 words. Oh boy, that is a whole shit ton of autism. Dean's running his roof and repair business, and he just wants to mate with Castile. Holy shit. Let me just be real with everybody for a moment. You would find more heterosexual content if you went to Xhamster and searched gayest shit ever in the gay only tag than you would in the search result for Destiel on Tumblr. Of course, fandoms don't just stop at shipping. It's not just characters within the same franchise. No, they reach outside of the IP. We need multiple fictional universes to cross over with each other. Let me try to put this in context, maybe an example you might understand. Take Dragon Ball Super, for instance. Now, Tumblr looked at that show, and after writing 182 fanfics about Piccolo and Gohan having a gay relationship, they'd get around the idea that
I know that exists.
Naruto. And you know what? Fuck it. Let's put a little guts in there too. That's the ultimate universe for me. What are we going to call that, Tumblr? What should we call the combination of Dragon Ball, Naruto, and Berserk? You've got Guts, you've got Goku, and you've got Naruto. I know. Nagugu. That is fantastic. That is my fictional universe. I'm living there. And I'm going to write so many gay fan fictions. If you know Guts' backstory, it's not that much of a stretch because believe me, he's already been stretched out. If you've read the manga, you know what I mean. Oh, come on, Jim. Tumblr can't be that stupid.
He is definitely
that's a ridiculous example. What could they do that would be stupid on that level? Say hello to Super Hulak. That's supernatural. Doctor Who.
Yes.
And Sherlock Holmes. I can't get enough smarmy British fucks in one show. Let's combine two of them together. And I need some eye candy, so get Dean on in there. Come on, Supernatural, you come on over. Super Hulak versus Homestuck. Both fandoms are looked down upon by the Tumblr community, seen as annoying, and sometimes they just want them both to shut up. Super Hulak. What? No, fuck you. I won't shut up. My fandom is awesome. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Homestuck. Huh, yeah, Homestuck fandom sucks. Super Hulak. No, fuck you, we can kill you all and hide your bodies so no one will ever know where to find them. Homestuck clicks through some fan art. Super Hulak, you all suck, fuck you. Homestuck, RPS on MSPRP. Super Hulak, you all should just go die, fuck you. The Black Jay says, I'm sorry, but every time I see someone say something about Super Hulak that isn't positive, the whole fandom just jumps in, throwing insults and creative ways to kill you and make it look like you killed yourself. Holy shit. I'm going to read that again. Jumps in, throwing insults and creative ways to kill you and make it look like you killed yourself. Look, I'm not a part of the fandom or anything, and I'm not making fun of it. But when other people see how badly you handle those situations, you're just bringing your fandom down. Do yourself a favor and calm your tits, person. Super Hulaks, shut the fuck up. We know how to exercise demons faster than anyone. We're a bunch of high-functioning sociopaths that know 272,828 ways to kill you and make it look like an accident without them finding the body.
Yeah, these people exist. These are the reason my area of industry was very popular. And trying to find ways to get rid of these fandoms, because especially with the whole Twilight thing, you end up with a lot of weird individuals trying to sneak themselves around the sets and things.
Can somebody contact the FBI, please?
No. The FBI won't help you. Will not help you.
We also know how to eat you and torture you, so don't fucking mess with this fandom. Me. Okay, I'm calling the fucking cops. I need to let's take a step back.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm just looking
actually
at a
would
bad
help.
bunch of reactions to
degree.
the Super
Unless they do
Kulak
it.
community. I mean, they can't be that fucking awful, can they?
Sparky's Flicker Tech Gym Box.
Only on
You
TikTok.
you're trying to create are you trying to do a complete shipping thing?
Yeah.
I will take revenge.
Give me a moment. I'll come up with a better one for you, there, MCK.
Sparky, she paid for it. You can't.
Anyways, dude knows you be making content videos out of these fiends. Out of what fiends? This shit? No, that's too much crazy for me. How do you think fucking Jim got internet cancer? This. It's like no feds.
Oh yeah, this is
a law.
Me. I mean, I'm already
noticing
cancer.
a theme that the Super Hulak fandom is fucking psychotic. But where are they getting that from? Oh, you know what? I bet it was this single solitary GIF from fucking Madden Generator that drove their community insane. Has to be. I mean, if you visit this amazing fucking Tumblr, Doctor Who and its fans suck. Fuck Doctor Who and Sherlock. You find a interesting little piece of Super Hulak history. Now, scrolling down it doesn't look like anything special. That is until you get to the very end. And you read.
Okay, MCK, the word that you want to use is Flickr Text Max if you want to do a shipping. Go for that.
I hate you. Anyway, Sweet Squad goes, where do you go? I may not mind the cancer, but about now.
Well, if you
around.
exist in the internet at large, it comes to you, especially if you hang out with, I don't know, Kiwi Farms or the barrages of the Chans, since I've been all of the Chans. So 8chan is a good one to capture that internet cancer, especially the polls. Or you can go to 4chan. They have pretty good unique selection of members there. You can go to Reddit. Reddit's a complete cancer fest world itself. Tumblr is a good spot too if you wish to.
All right,
DeviantArt, great place to capture that cancer.
Read the reactions that this got. Yeah, that's right. That's not a misprint. That's 536,384 notes. 500,000 people reacted to a John Madden GIF that was talking shit about Super Hulak. Let's back it up a little. Let's take a look at some of the level-headed reactions that this GIF got. Bitch,
oh God, no, Caleb, no.
Just try it, nerd. You've angered the wrong fandom. Shut up, nerd. You're going down, punk. Just you fucking wait. You will learn that this fandom is far worse than you will ever want to know. We may seem soft and shy, but we're just being nice. We can be cold, cruel, and mean, and make you suffer and wish you never said what you said. We can send you into the farthest, most empty reaches of the galaxy, summon demons to our disposal to make you suffer and make you feel the feelings that we experience. And don't fucking think for a single goddamn second that's easy. The amount of emotions that would boil inside of you would literally kill you. So keep your motherfucking distance and we won't hurt you. So stay the hell back, asshole. If you so much as insult us one more time, we will bring fiery hell upon you and bitch slap you into oblivion. Your move, dildo.
You know, I can imagine on a playground.
You're like 12, calm down.
All right, I can imagine on a playground, some kid is spouting this off to a playground bully. And as soon as he says, "You move, dildo," he gets punched in the nose and dropped like a sack of shit.
Yeah, but this is why the fandom exists where it doesn't in the internet. They don't have bullies. And when we do have the internet bullies, we're telling the internet bullies that they can't bully people. This is the problem. This we have allowed this to be created. So now we have these special snowflake.
The two were taught to know to being bullied.
No, they did know that they were being bullied, and it was the what is it, the internet version of Karen and soccer moms that pretty much said, hey, this can't happen to my child because my child's a special individual. Ergo, we ended up with businesses kind of going, you know what, we like your money, so we're going to protect them.
Yeah. Anyways, Sweet Squad goes, what was last place? Don't know.
I said DeviantArt.
Yeah. MCK says Metokur.shopify.com. Yes, go buy a hat from Jim himself. Hook goes, is this a fandom of a fandom?
Yes, it is. It basically there's two separate fandoms going up against each other. One that's actually merged Doctor Who, Supernatural, and Sherlock, versus one that just dealt with the Sherlock and the other thing that goes with it.
Caleb goes, Andy, stay back, aim.
Yeah, pretty much.
And yes, I will agree.
Too retarded, yes. This is the reason why I don't like fandom. I mean, I don't mind arguing about lore and shit to a degree, but at the end of the day, it's shits and giggles. It's about business, money and cents.
When you start caring too much about fictional characters over non-fiction things, I'm just going to look at you and go, you're fucking retarded.
Most do. But unfortunately, these people who are shippers usually fall into that female trap.
Shippers need buried.
Yeah, a lot of them happen to be women.
You're like 12. Calm down. We know how to kill a human and hide the evidence. Your body will never be found, and that is a promise. You're going to be out after curfew. You do realize a majority of the fandom are 20-somethings, right? Or at least in college. We can find you, kill you, and make it look like you killed yourself. Don't try us. Smiley face. Now you might say that's a bit of an overreaction to a fucking gift.
That is
you can rewind yourself.
But you would be wrong. You don't fucking talk shit about Super Hulak, or I will fucking murder you. But you know, now I'm starting to wonder, how off kilter are these people? I mean, that was a pretty big shit fit. That was a big spur got over a fucking gif. You know, how angry do they get when you do something that really goes against the grain? When you say alter a character or write something they don't like. If only there was a clear example of how horrible Tumblr fans.
Bottom text. You have Ranger Duran fandom?
Yeah. I think that's what they're referring to.
And make it look like you killed yourself. Don't try us. Smiley face. Now you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Big shit fit. That was a big spur got over a fucking gif. You know, how angry do they get when you do something that really goes against the grain? When you say alter a character.
No, we're good. We're good.
They don't like.
Nice try there, Caleb.
Only there was a clear example of how horrible Tumblr fandoms can be when you do something they don't like. What would that example be? Oh, here we go. Steven Universe fandom is melting down after bullied fan artist attempts suicide. Controversy surrounding a Steven Universe fan artist has spread to the creative team.
Yeah, I remember this shit too.
Well, you just know that this is going to be a heartwarming moment where we see what a Tumblr fandom really can do. Steven Universe is a beloved animated children's show known for its dark and progressive
not for me, that's for sure.
depictions of its diverse and lovable
maybe for that man there that used blackface.
These positive qualities in the show itself have led to a very ugly turn of events in the Steven Universe fandom. After a beleaguered fan artist said she attempted suicide after being bullied by members of the fandom who felt her art was problematic. In a bizarre turn of events prompted by the ensuing debate over what kinds of fan art are acceptable, some fans have now turned even against the show's creative team, including show creator Rebecca Sugar. Oh, this is fantastic. So not only will the fandom on Tumblr go after its own members, it will attack the creators of the thing it is a fan of. That is some next level shit right there. We were talking about
that was a big cat fight. That was beautiful.
This is my mind is just.
I'd rather watch Adventure Time.
It all started
Adventure Time's
when
okay.
a fan artist going by the name Zammy caused a scare on Tumblr when she posted an apparent final note to her Tumblr, then disappeared for 3 days. When she reemerged, it was to post a tearful video she claimed was being filmed at a hospital, where she said she was getting the help she needed. Prior to Zammy's alarming initial farewell, members of the Steven Universe and Homestuck fandoms had reportedly created More than 40 critical blogs and other social media accounts directed at her because they believed she was purveying problematic depictions of many of the characters she drew. During her time in the fandom, Zammy has been accused of a litany of flawed portrayals of characters, including perpetuating racism, stereotyping, transmisogyny, transphobia, apologism, incest.
All the fucking buzzwords.
Yeah, well, again, these are people who belong to the extreme left and believe in certain things. But if you dare,
That should live by their own fucking standards.
No, nothing like that. You're wrong, and everything else is correct. Like fat, acceptance and all that kind of stuff. And if you don't believe in that, then you're able to.
I don't care.
Yeah. So yeah.
They can scream into the void all they want. I don't care.
Well, I know. I agree. But this is weird. This, like I said, this was a weird cat fight, but with the between the fandom, it was strange. It was stupid, but it was cat fight. Speed dating had that fat C hit. Really? I don't know.
All right. Anyways, let's go.
Pedophilia, fat phobia, and ableism in her art. For example, when Zammy drew a Japanese character from the popular anime Yawamushi Pedal, she came under fire for giving the character yellow skin and slanted eyes. Now, I encounter that problem myself quite a bit. You may not know this, but I have a fairly active DeviantArt account where I have a very popular webcomic called Mr. Stickfigure. Now, Dave, he's a white guy. But what happens when Dave has a friend named, I don't know, Tyrone? How do I depict Tyrone? I don't want to be racist. Do I give him things that make him more black? Wouldn't that be stereotyping? And I can't really leave his face white, right? I mean, that's like a macro and a microaggression got together and fucked each other. That's a macro mic. So I've got to do something. Oh, I know. I'll give him a black face. So they got angry that she drew a Japanese character and made the Japanese character look Japanese. That's terrible. Horrible.
Yeah,
what are you
I
doing?
know.
When she drew a black character, she came under fire for removing her
Big
afro.
black bolt? Yeah, I know,
her
right?
blonde hair.
He
When
must
she
not have
drew
been
a Native
smiling
American
at his
Fluttershy,
eyes.
why?
How
From
could
My
you
Little
tell?
Pony, the response was mixed and often critical, pointing out that she had further stereotyped the character.
Look deep in their brown chocolate eyes, and you can never be too sure if they're looking at you or not. I have cousins that you couldn't tell. You could not tell
Unless they had their eyes open or were smiling.
No, really wide, like wide open, and then big toothy grin.
Folks,
Lucky, yes.
This is why bullies are needed in school.
Oh God, yes.
Native
Oh,
American
God.
Fluttershy. Oh my fucking God, I forgot about that. She when she drew a Native American Fluttershy from the My Little Pony. My fucking God, I want to see that. I gotta find that.
Oh my God.
I'm looking up that fucker right now.
You know, I wish these little fuckers come at me.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, but they do come at you. You just bat them off. Oh my God, I found it. It exists.
What exists?
Native American Fluttershy.
Only and often, yes, MCK. Okay, let's continue on.
I'm sorry, but you need to respect Fluttershy, the magical fucking ponies, Native American history. Are these people for real? On the other side of the issue, plenty of people have insisted that it's more important to continue calling out what they see as problematic behavior, even if that extends to the kind of social ostracism that led to all of this to begin with. Me not being...
Who else in history thought it was a good idea to call out problematic behavior and send them to gas chambers?
I don't know. I mean, some would think that that particular person might have been right.
Well, yeah, that is very, very true. You never know. So
so basically, it's just projection. Got it.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Being a pushover for oppression makes me toxic, wrote one user. Fuck that.
Yeah,
You support people drawing canonly fat characters as skinny, or worse, whitewashing POC representation, you can unfollow me right now, because I don't...
But yeah, it's okay to blackwash any other character you want.
No, there's no such thing as blackwashing. No. They're just.
I'm sorry. Let me call it by its correct term. Shit staining a character.
I mean, you could say that, but diversity. Gingers are a big thing. You gotta have the diversity ginger.
That painter did never. Yes, and you see that shit all the time.
He was a paper hanger. He pretty much put up he tried to be an artist, but it didn't work out in his favor because he wasn't that talented. So he ended up hanging up wallpaper.
I'll put you like this, and I'm so glad to see people push back against this shit on Twitter. You see a cancellation attempt. You see, here's the thing: it's the pendulum swinging. These little fuckheads have done this for so long, and they were able to get away with it because they're in their own little fucking corners. It was out of the fucking view side brothers, and they got a big head bolstered on themselves. And then when they start getting spotlit and start doing this shit, and then they start getting called out. Oh, it's harassment.
Well, yeah, I told you that's where they get the big tech companies, which they like money. We'll kind of go with the whole deal because
And then Elon buys it and then fucks it all up for him.
Yeah. Then they try to kill it, but then it becomes profitable. But for Elon, anyway.
That is Sparky is way based.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I'm just I'm just the internet demon of chaos. So I just revel in the chaos. That's a big list.
All right, let's go ahead and continue on.
We're almost over.
Shit. On Sunday night, the turmoil reached the Steven Universe production crew, prompting series co-producer Ian Jones-Cordy to weigh in with a now-deleted tweet saying artists should be allowed to draw what they want. The response was immediate. Racist fan art doesn't stop being racist just because it's fan art. Well, this is like a saga in and of itself. I mean, now all these twists and turns, where is it going to end? Meanwhile, the hateful rhetoric around Zombie's participation in the fandom continues, with numerous detractors arguing that she was faking her alleged hospital video.
What a twist!
Well, isn't that just fucking special? Here you actually have a community that's attacked one of its own for daring to draw their own version of fan art that got the blessing from the creator themselves. And that's still not good enough. We got to go after them. And even if all the talk about suicide and hospital videos and arrests, if that was completely fictitious, which there seems to be a substantial amount of evidence that it could be, that doesn't dismiss the amount of shit this person got for drawing a Japanese character yellow or giving a black woman a fucking wig. We're going to act like black chick.
Wait. I wonder what other shows did this crap.
Oh, I know. It was in the popular 90s show. I know. It had a Green Ranger eventually. Go Power Rangers. They did that pretty openly. They put the Asian Ranger in a yellow costume, and they put the black African dude, American, with a missing finger in a black costume. We called them the Black Ranger. That was hilarious.
No. You know what other 90s show did that?
Oh God, there was quite a few. Pick one. I mean, pick one. There was quite a few.
King of the Hill.
I know, but again, I said pick one. There's so many. Oh God. Oh, I loved King of the Hill. It was one of the better ones, even though it was kind of dry humor.
And I love the whole. Well, it doesn't matter if you're one of us, or it doesn't matter if they call this shit out, especially when it was like somebody on the side or a person of color or someone that race, or it doesn't matter, it's so racist. What was it? It's like 3 or 4 Tumblrisms ago with the girl who did the music video with the Japanese stores that was backed by a Japanese producer.
Oh, we're talking about
Japan.
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah,
bad enough that Christy. What the fuck? The one that did not Biff Naked, but the other one. She had the karaoke girls behind her as well. Asian chicks. Yeah, no. This was a normal thing.
That blonde girl.
That blonde girl, yes, Avril Lavigne, one. But there was another one that did that previously. Yes, Power Rangers. I know, right? Jesus fucking Christ. Don't think of Song of the South because that is considered racist.
Gwen Stefani.
Gwen Stefani, thank you. That's it. Gwen Stefani. That's the one who kind of started this trend, technically. So, yes, like Disney kind of started the trend with using racial epithets with certain shows that well, they've been trying to course correct. And Song of the South isn't just one of them. There was also Lady and the Tramp. Fuck, there was quite a few others that had that same Aristocrats. I also think had some questionable racial epithets. So
we are Chinese, Siamese.
We are Siamese, if you please. We are Siamese, if you don't please.
Yeah.
Yeah, lifting the Hakuchi. Yeah. Dumbo, that was another one. Yes, the crows. Yes, I love the crows. Jesus Christ, I actually know people that sound like the crows. I mean, fuck me. It was not like borrowing heavily from what everybody can actually.
And it's also the same as what was it, that new game that's out right now with the Hard Ore.
Oh yeah. Stellar Blade.
Which actually, you know what? I think making that banner change was the best move ever.
Climber?
Because you know why? I've been blocked by a lot of dumbass accounts. I'm like,
well, yeah, no, that was
fucking easy.
I'll take it out. Yeah.
Like this is fucking easy.
It was. Put up the Crimer one. That followed up. Oh, that's man. You see
let's go from a Hard Ore movie reference of hey, this is Hard Ore. This is a mature.
Gonna show a lot of skin and violence
and cleavage and sexual
to
posing and
hey,
stuff like that.
This is about black people being criminals.
Yeah, smart move.
Oh God!
Hey,
yeah.
You want your racial epithet? You got it with the fucking. You know what? I actually wonder if that was a fucking clapback from the developer.
Could have been.
I actually wonder if that was just a clapback. I really do.
Let's be real. These are Korean developers. Yes, they know English. Yes, some of them do live in the United States and they actually do know what's happening. So this isn't, oh my God, they're just Asian. They don't know, which is another stereotype by itself. But this is a studio that went through the process of finding a movie reference to a point where the studio, Sony America, made the changes.
What in the fuck are you posting in the back office?
Oh, that is the that is the My Little Pony Native America.
Oh wow!
Native American My Little Ponies.
Sparky, aren't you so happy? I'm going to show this on TikTok.
Yeah, this needs to be seen by the audience. This has to be a thing.
This has to be seen by TikTok.
Oh God, this is beautiful. Oh God, look at that! Look at that! That I believe that's Rainbow Dash. I could be wrong. I don't remember all the ponies. Epithet, yeah.
This has to be seen.
I hate all the things.
I know, right? Basically a racial epithet. It's like racial. It's like ethnic slurs and that. That basically.
Why is it named Sparkly? No!
Wow, this scream a little louder. My neighbors didn't hear you.
I know, right? Actually, what we needed with like the zoom out of the world to like out to space.
Here's the funny thing. I'm showing this on TikTok. We're such great friends to each other.
I know, right? These are
I hate all you motherfuckers.
Look,
That's
I
good.
read it. I wanted to find if it was still a thing. It's still a thing. This
It
is
is
still
still a
new
thing.
shit.
That was great. That was actually really great.
What's the difference? I don't know, but you know, it is what it is. I love it. Anyways, we're almost done. We're almost done.
Time out.
Almost done.
20. I gotta.
Oh, we got another one. We got another one here. I didn't get to see the last time. Oh my god, that is beautiful. The Native American headdress.
Yes, yes.
But yep, that is definitely Sparky. Got to have a beard and a little bit of a lisp, but some glasses. But it'll work. It'll work. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness.
What was that?
All right, I'm gonna turn this off. Oh God, they're gonna love that.
That is not that character's name.
Hey, I got more viewers all of a sudden. That's weird.
That is not that character's name.
No, but regardless of the fact that there's sparkles, it is what it is. By the way, MCK, I tried making an AI Sparky. It comes out like an Alpha Chad version, no lisp whatsoever.
Oh, and he can sing too.
Yes,
okay,
this version that you're listening to it is like the lesser model. The other one, it's like a more superior version. It's impressive. As well as I made an AI version of Nemo, and he's no longer Australian. I love AI, and I mean, I've got to see if there's anything that's updated it, but you know.
I hate all things. I hate all things. I hate all the fucking things.
Welcome to the world, Sparky. It's a world of cringe and chaos, and I love it.
I hate you.
I mean,
with numerous detractors arguing that she was faking her alleged hospital video.
What a twist!
Well, isn't that just fucking special?
Wait.
Even if all the talk up to be a substantial amount of evidence that it could be, that doesn't dismiss the amount of shit this person got for drawing a Japanese character yellow or giving a black woman a fucking wig. We're gonna act like black chicks don't use weaves? Like, who the fuck are we? Who are you kidding? You know, after having looked through a good deal of these communities and really kind of dug into what they're about, I think the easiest way to visualize what a Tumblr fandom would be like is to picture an autistic man stomping his way through a GameStop and macing people in the face because
hey, that's Christian. I know that face.
Blue. The amount of pure anger when you poke them just a little bit, when you go against the grain just a little bit, when you're having a little bit of fun with some banter is just astronomical. It really is mind-blowing. They'll get upset with you because you shipped a character they didn't like, or you didn't respect the ship they came up with. You didn't respect their crossover, or the crossover that you did violated some kind of headcanon that they had. They'll even get mad at you if the series creator says, hey, it's okay, go ahead and make that. Because fuck the series creator. They know better. Tumblr fandoms are a little bit nutty. So be warned, if you're going to Tumblr and you're going to interact with the fandoms there, don't ask questions. Otherwise, it'll end up like this.
Why
This is where the guy ate brain.
But can you easily name just a few contributions Black people have made to our country? Probably not.
Oh, this is
I keep forgetting that was
that's another one. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That was definitely
Yep.
another one.
Oh yes.
So that we've
I have a feeling that yell's gonna get clipped.
Oh yeah, it will be. Ooh.
Well, no, someone might clip it. We'll see.
Well, you never know. I mean, as well as like I said before, you have to pan out. Go from you know the sparkling pony thing all the way up to the global world.
Jim Max, I'll leave it up to you. There you go.
Well, the thing is, I have to pay to clip it now because
I know.
Because you can't download the shit for free anymore. Because
yes, you can.
Well, I mean, there's ways, but
there's ways. There's still ways.
There's still ways, but it's a pain in the ass to do it those ways.
Oh, fuck yes.
Or just ask one.
I'm lazy.
We'll see, going into the gay porn edition. Really? Edit? Really? You gonna go in there? All right.
I really don't need that $2 a month. I'm just saying.
Yes, you should. But we don't.
You can always cancel it anytime there, Sparky.
Sparky, we know you got a little one on the way. You need every penny you can fucking get.
You need all the monies.
I'll panhandle. I'll chance it.
I mean, well, that's usually how they start, and then all of a sudden you meet a guy that's kind of short, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in a cowboy outfit, in the corner somewhere.
Around truckers, they'll take anything.
I know, right? Jesus Christ.
So you're better off with the YouTubes. Let's be honest.
I know, geez. Yeah, that $2 or whatnot.
You're
But
better off
that's
selling
better
your
than
bathtub
having to
water
deal
on
with some
YouTube.
weirdo giving a rabbit costume. Jeez. Oof.
I mean, actually, you know what? Sparky could do
All
that.
right.
We'll give him a tech box with some bunny ears.
So I'm gonna do one final shill, and then I'll let these guys shill. I'm gonna end it out.
Oh
Thank you
boy,
for
we're
joining
done.
us. Yeah, we're done. We're done with Tumblrisms. I will have a poll up for the next Metokur history commentary on what we're gonna pick. It'll be from the same list that's been up, just minus Tumblrisms now. Minus one, another one has fallen. So I will have that up on the community note sometime tonight or tomorrow. Remember to vote, and it will be up until next week. And I actually got a announcement too. I will be in next week, the training mood from Monday to Tuesday, so I will be available Monday. So
I forgot I'm recording this on my side too, so I could just edit that clip.
Well, no shit. There you go. Anyways, and then MCK says here's $2.
$2. Here, $2.
Here, $2. Where's his $2? Everybody else, where's his $2?
I will buy a bento box and cremation kit.
I mean, you need
I can be cremated and put in the bento box.
Well, that's a combination that sounds very tasty.
Yeah.
Nutritious and delicious.
I know, right? or better yet, you can make yourself into steep tea.
Yeah, speaking of that, if you want
go to
to
Dragon's Treasure, get the bento box from and the cremation kit and some tea and mix them together. See what you get.
I will be working on a spiel for Dragon's Treasure so I can do it correctly. Like I said, I just got this stuff yesterday, so go to dragonstreasure.com/Sparky'sTech. That's the affiliate code, Sparky'sTech. Go and buy yourself some handcrafted selected teas and or coffees from the tea man himself. With that, we have another episode up on AI MisterMetokur. I believe it'll be coming out soon. Along with that, I will say this much too, Rogue. Turning off the subscription notices and post feeds actually, it's a lot slower going at first, but it seems to pick up more through time.
Because it's and instead of going to the actual people that would normally watch it and then kind of watch it die, it's going to the larger part of YouTube, and then everybody, because it's a short one, they'll grab it and then run through it. And then because it's been watched, it's going to then rinse and repeat, and then just kind of double, then triple, then quadruple, and by the time you realize it, you've got pretty close to 1 million views. So it is interesting.
Yeah. So with that, the new version of Bartender from Ethan Ralph is up without Metokur's voice. People griping because Metokur's it's gone. You got both versions. You can listen to the one with Jim laughing in the background. No, the pill shaking's not in it.
Okay, what's the point?
Well, it's still up.
People didn't like it, so it is what it is.
Yeah, so I just posted it up, so it's whatever. We do have some merch up on Streamlabs at Rogue Store 14. It's the new Mr. AI Mr.
It's the Metokur, the AIM stuff. So if you want some AIM shirts or anything that's related to GNF products, head over there. I'll be adding more in the future.
And remember to also check out metokur.myshopify.com, since we do still his voice to do the content over at AI MisterMetokur. We want to help Jim out as much as possible. So with all that, I'm done on my end.
You have to buy stuff. I'm good.
Yep. When Jim much, I don't know.
Ask Jim. He might provide you merch.
No, that's Mex. When is Gem meching? When Mex Gem Mex is still on. Mex is still going to be still on Thursday. I've been doing it on Thursday. I did it last Thursday. You didn't show up. That's your fault. Someone did it. I told them off because they left messages I didn't want. And then someone paid me 50 cents for a great stream. I was like, "Oh, thank you."
There you go.
Nice. It was on the TikTok side.
Well, there you go. Wednesday's still going to be the old man in space until I know for sure what's going on with the weirdos. Which I probably will just continue the recording for Thursdays going forward, so I can push that by the following week, so that I'm ahead of the game. But I watched you and TC play that boring space drinking game. I mean, yeah, it can be boring.
Oh yeah, This time it was because we just couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, we couldn't get anywhere because the servers were crashing, which was hilarious. But usually I get to watch Jim die.
I still died. You just think it's I went back and I was like, yeah, someone blew me up. So I was like, oh yay.
Yeah, there you go. You forgot about that? Oh, it's all you there. It's all you.
Anyways, we are in and out. The stream will be redirected. I was going to redirect it to Legal Mindset, but his stream is a members only stream, so I can't redirect to his stream. So we are redirecting to Grape Sarasama. She is playing the game. She is a based VTuber. If you think I'm based, she is super based. Go over, give her some love, give her a sub, give her a follow, and listen to all her many different voices that she can emulate and sound. So with that, we're playing outro music, and then we'll
wait. She actually burns these voices? Emulate. No.
Oh yeah, she can emulate. Yeah, that's her doing it.
Yep. Emulate is to put things on fire.
Anyways. Later, guys.
That's fire.
That is fire. That's great.
Hello, everyone. You know who this is. Yet you have absolutely no idea. Of course.
Wow. Somebody gonna be famous. Real famous.
I sit here writing to you now with my exceptionally long penis buried deeply and warmly into my vagina butt.
Isn't that neat?
Julie Hunter 77 has joined the game.
Call 911. This place needs to be swatted. It's obnoxious.
You have a bully cabal.
You don't find people being bullied into suicide on 4chan.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Okay, if he says any more bad words, I'm gonna hang up on him. He doesn't own Key Farm, and he died less than me. A little kid named Moon owns Kiwi Farm.
How do they make this more and more epic every time? We're defend ourselves.
I'm sorry, I'm a soy-filled bitch and like videos.
Hey. If we get Donald Trump just to tweet out, just a tweet that mentions the hashtag Gamergate, it doesn't necessarily matter how we use it. Man, the blue check marks are going to shit their fucking pants.
It's 2019. I can't believe anybody believes in a spinning fucking ball of water.
True. I bet you when Jim finds out, he's gonna just give me so much shit.
One never knows when the homosexual is about.
I've had over 1,000 rejections in real life, 2,000 rejections online, so that's 3,000 rejections total. I aim as low as possible. I aim for obese women, ideally ugly and obese. I would do anything just for a 300-pound ugly white girl.
I said it's not even
You are not allowed to bring him to the hospital. No, you get no permission to fucking do it.
You gotta be kidding. It's just like this declaration, right, of male dominance.
Put that in your pipe.
I definitely cheated on Super Mario with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Stop doing this stuff.
He's like the blue seductress who takes me out into the night and does wonderful things to me.
Enough! Stop!
How can a Yorkshire Terrier live in the wild? It's in plain sight, but you just don't see it. You know what I mean?